Court does call the case of the people versus Sapovan Partrek.
Joe Simon on behalf of Sapovan, Pratap Sapovan,
Yes,
and please state your name.
I'm Pratap Saipawan.
And Your Honor, we're here for sentencing. Probation said that they would provide the court with a copy of my client's assessment and program completions, which he's done. The recommendation reflects that he did his VIP and early intervention, et cetera. We asked the court to adopt the recommendation. He can pay those fines and costs today.
All right. Sir, is there anything you want to say before I impose sentence?
No, Your Honor.
Sentence of the court, going to order $855 fines and court costs, $100 prosecution recovery costs, $100 police agency recovery costs. You can pay all of that today?
Yes, sir.
All right, pay that today out at the counter. I'll order 93 days in jail. Credit 1, the balance is suspended. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wait for me outside. Your Honor, may I approach the bench on another matter? I know.
Man.
Thank you.
Oh, it's fine. Line up somebody.
The court. Why do I there it is. Court does call the case, people versus Carlos Hicks.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defendant Nicholas Bukovich on behalf of Mr. Hicks, who should be appearing via Zoom.
How you doing, Carlos Hicks?
All right. Do you have a camera, sir?
Oh, yes, I do. I'm currently just getting off of work. So here we go.
Okay.
I'm currently on my way home. I'm just getting off of work, sir.
All right. Very good. Go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor. I did have the time to review the PSIR with my client. We have no additional factual corrections, deletions, and insertions, so we would ask the court adopt the recommendation of probation.
Great. Mr. Hicks, is there anything you want to say before I impose sentence?
No, sir.
All right. Sentence of the court, place you on probation for a period of 12 months. You're to pay $555 fines and costs, $360 probation oversight fees. When can you pay that?
Currently, I'm trying to, I could have that paid month to month before I get off of probation. Can I have that 500 fully paid because
All right, your payment plan is arranged by probation.
okay, I just do a payment plan with my probation officer.
There should be no use of alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal substance. You'll be subject to random testing as requested by probation. You are to complete the Beyond Barriers or comparable program. You're to complete 25 hours of community service with proof to probation. You're to begin and maintain employment with verification to probation. I'll order 365 days in jail, credit 51. The balance is suspended. All right. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls case People versus Amanda James.
Good morning, this is Paul Fenelon on behalf of Mrs. Banks. I don't see Miss James in the courtroom. I did speak with her. I have no explain. Today.
Bench warrant will issue. Oh, go ahead, Ms. Blair.
I was going to ask the court to issue a bench warrant.
Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond will be set in the amount of $10,000. I'll give a 10% privilege on that. That warrant will issue immediately. Court calls case People versus Shaletta Keith.
Good morning, this is Paul Fenelon attorney on behalf of Miss Keith. Not sure.
You-
I spoke with Miss Keith as well. She's planning on being here. When he sentenced, I don't have an explanation for her failure to appear.
Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond is set in the amount of $5,000, 10% privilege on that. That will issue immediately. Court calls case People versus Neoplasters.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Kearney on behalf of Mr. Plasters, who I believe is here. Mr. Plasters, state your name, please.
Neil Plasters.
Okay, thank goodness, huh? All right.
Your Honor, we did the sentence report. We ask that you adopt the recommendation.
Right. Sir, is there anything you want to say before I impose sentence?
Just that I was incarcerated for 6 months prior to coming here. I just got a job a month ago, and I know they wanted $800 to be paid. I get paid every Friday. I currently can pay around $400 right now on this $800 that I owe or whatever they want for restitution. But other than that,
You said you have $400 on that? I didn't understand that part.
well, somewhere right around there. I have to check my bank, but yeah.
Okay. All right. Sentence of the court, $125 statutory fee, $800.08 restitution to Aaron Brown payable through the court. So you can get 400. Can you get 400 to the court by Friday?
Yes, I can definitely do that by Friday.
All right. So 400 by Friday, the 24th,
Yes.
by July 24th. And then how would you pay the balance?
I would start, I guess, a weekly. I could do weekly payments. I get paid every week.
All right. So how much can you pay each week?
Well, I have court fines in Livingston County too. I could probably do $50 a week.
Okay, that's fine. So then $50 per week. I'll indicate that's to begin August 7th.
Okay.
Okay? And
All
then
right,
I'll order 90 days in jail, credit 90, sir. All right, thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you.
Mr. Plasters, please, that has to be paid in cash.
Yes. Can you, where do I have to pay it at?
You can pay it at the 14A1 court.
At the 14A1 court?
Friday.
Yeah, the one by the sheriff's department from here.
Okay, and Hogback?
Right, yeah, Hogback.
Okay, thank you. I'll have that paid on Friday.
You know where that is, right?
Yes, yes, I do.
Okay, all right. All right. You take care of yourself.
All right, thank you.
Court calls the case, People versus Ralph Chappell.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Alana Zarismaya on behalf of probation.
Who?
Your
Yeah.
Honor,
Okay, go ahead.
for hearing on the prosecutor deferred sentence. He has completed all terms ordered by the court, and his appearance has been waived. Probation recommends that the court dismiss the case pursuant to the prosecutor deferred and discharge from probation with a.
You know, the way she was acting this morning, I just want to say no. I just, and see what she does. I don't know. All right. Hearing no objection, so ordered. Court calls case of the People versus Nathaniel. Is it Laurent?
Yes. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. What is she here for?
One discuss costs, yes. It's already received exceptions.
All right. Sir, you are asking for additional time on your payments?
Yes, I am.
All right. Okay, I see what you're sending me. Are you working at this point?
Yes, I am. I'm currently at work right now.
Okay. So when you sent this in to me, you had said that you were going to pay $70 on July 7th. Did you get that paid?
Yes, I did.
Okay. And then you want a payment plan of $50 per month, right?
Yeah. Correct.
What do I have him going? I got
10:30.
10:30. All right. Given everything that's in there, I'll allow it. So I'll indicate defendant to pay $50 per month. When are you going to make your first payment? Would it be August 7th?
I get paid 2 times a month, so probably would it be okay to do that like towards the end of the month?
Okay, I get you.
Yeah.
All right. So what I'll do is $50 per month beginning August 28th,
Okay.
2026. All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Take care.
You do the same. Court calls the cases, I think. The People versus Eric LZ Williams. Oh,
Good morning, public benefit, on behalf of Elsa Williams, student secretary.
Eric LZ Williams.
all right.
Are we here for a show cause here?
Yes. POs on the case ending in 1229. We currently have a balance due of 1187. And then on the other matter, I have a balance of 549.
I believe that Mr. Elsie Williams indicated that he was going to make a payment of $200. Were you able to do that, sir?
Yes, I paid $200 this morning on the 1187 case.
On which one?
The 1187. I put 200 on it this morning.
That was the Ipsy case, he said. And I gave.
On the 1229, he put 200 on that one.
Yes.
Okay.
And Mr. Elsie says he's back to work. He says $50. He can pay $50 a week going forward.
A week?
Yes.
Is that right, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So when can you begin paying that?
Next week.
So the 31st?
Yes.
All right. Defendant to pay $50 per week. beginning July 31st, 2026. Well, yeah, I'm going to do that. So so I want you to pay that on the case that ends in 0378.
Okay, that's for the $500 in,
Right, so we can try to get that one out of the way as quickly as possible.
okay, no problem, Your Honor.
And then on the other case, defendant to pay $50 per week, beginning, well, it's going to be about 10 weeks out or so. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beginning October 9th. So get that other one paid off and then you can begin paying on this other one. Okay?
Okay, yes, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Court calls case People versus Lamar Hampton.
Good morning. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Kearney on behalf of Mr. Hampton. Not checked in. Well, Mr. Hampton was in the lab hearing. Well, I don't know if you remember it. It was just a few minutes after the hearing in my office. And he submitted the warrant recall on his behalf. I will say, he did make a payment. He's made a couple of payments in the last couple of months. I calculated everything. He has paid $300 since he was originally sentenced. The original sentence was $250, but because sometimes work the show cause hearings, he has gotten the warrant fees, late fees, etc. So he is making an effort to pay it off. Like I said, the original sentence was $250. He's paid $300. There is also an entry from April 29th that the court would consider waiving the balance to be paid $185, which he did do. So on behalf of Mr. Hampton, I know he's not here, but I have.
I already wrote it. No, but I'll let you talk if you want. I mean, all right. Although the defendant failed to appear, I'm going to waive the remaining payments. Court calls the case People versus Keith Malone.
Good morning. This is Public Defender Lauren Kearney on behalf of Mr. Malone. Now, I attempted to get in touch with Mr. Malone.
Oh, right there. He's been here all day. All day. How come you didn't know? It's hard.
Yeah, the number we have for Mr. Malone is disconnected, so I wasn't able to get in touch with him.
Okay.
It was about $800. I would ask you to tell the court what you can pay moving forward.
I recently was incarcerated. I'm seeking jobs, so I don't have anything right this minute.
Working right now?
No.
How long were you in?
I did 53 days in Wayne County, and then they transferred me over here on this case, and this case is 10 years old, and I was released from it, and I don't understand why. Like, I still had a warrant and stuff, so I didn't even know anything about it until I got put over. So this case like 10 years old.
What's my September date? 9. Give you time to try to get yourself straight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjourn this to September 9th. All right, 2026, 9 a.m. That way you can get yourself employed and you can be able to come back and tell me what you can do.
Okay.
Fair enough?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
Right, thank you. I can give you an email.
Court does call the case, People versus Amari McGee.
Okay.
Assistant Public Defender Buckovich on behalf of Ms. McGee.
Oh.
Oh, there she is. Hello, Ms. McGee. All right.
Yeah, today is the time and date for show cause. I was actually unable to speak to Ms. McGee for today's hearing, so I would ask her to explain when she'd be able to pay off the rest of the costs and fines.
All right, I have 825 due. So when do you think you can get that paid?
I'm on break from work for summer break, but I go back in. Starting date is August 31st. And I get paid bi-weekly. So I got my schedule for the first 2 weeks. So I'm thinking like maybe at the end of September, I want to pay by the end of September, I want to pay like half of it, half of the remaining, and then my next check, the other remaining.
All right, so here's what I'll do. Defendant to pay $400 by September 30th. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, but can I get a little can we do payments payment plan?
Okay, I thought you were gonna just pay it all.
I do. I that's what I plan to do, but I don't want, if I'm not able to, because I got other responsibilities, I don't want it to be another, situation where I gotta come in.
Wow. That was insulting to me.
I'm sorry.
No, she first of all told me that she's got things more important than me. And then I don't want to come see you, Judge. Wow. It's okay. I'm hurt. All right. So you get paid every 2 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what can you pay every 2 weeks? Let's start with that. How much do you think you pay?
Let's say $100.
Okay. So every 2 weeks you can pay $100.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're starting work what date? You said the beginning of September?
Yeah, well, August 31st.
Got it. Okay. And so here's what I'm going to do. Defendant to pay $100 beginning September 25th. You got that?
Okay.
So here's what I was trying to do so that you know. Because you probably not working and not having a check, you probably promised a lot.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But, when I get my check, I'm going to try to pay more than that $100.
No, I got you. Okay. Listen, I'm trying to help you out. Okay. Because I realize if you haven't been working, you got to try to get things sorted and all kinds of stuff, and stuff comes up. So I'm not looking for you to pay anything out of that first check. That's why I'm going to start it the last Friday in September.
Okay.
Okay. And then you can then go every 2 weeks and get that paid. All right.
Okay. Thank you, Judge.
Okay.
All right, have a good day.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
You do the same.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That's it. You know what? I've been real nice this morning. That has to end. It doesn't make me feel good. I get uneasy when that. You know what? It's her fault. Just letting you know. I'm blaming everything on you. That's what happened.
Daniels?
Yes.
Alexis Daniels? Alexis Shantade Daniels, 26W8429848. B and 2664839. Come on to put 393B. Your name?
Alexis Shantade.
You have the right to a lawyer. You're charged with driving on a suspended arising out of a May 28th incident, driving on a suspended arising out of an April 29th incident, and you went into default on the civil infraction that was issued on May 28th for no proof of insurance. If you want a lawyer, I will set you up with an attorney. Would you like an attorney to represent you? I'm sorry. All right, you go out in the hallway. We will set you up. Go right outside there, that door outside the conference room. We'll set you up with a defense attorney, okay?
Thank you.
P4 Towing Inc. P4M Towing Inc. 267-843337.
He's on Zoom, Judge.
Sir, in the back?
Yes, you're good off. You guys gotta check in.
Who do I have for K4M Towing? K4M Towing, please log in. Thank you. K4M Towing, please log in. Your name?
Carlo Matti.
Spell your name for me.
Carlo Matti. Karlo Matti.
Slow down. K-A-R-M.
Karlo.
L-O. Okay.
Last name Matti.
Wait a minute. Wait. I'm sorry. So Carlo is your first name, right?
Yes.
Give me 1 second. Spell your last name now.
Last name Matti.
Carlo Matti.
Yes.
Why didn't anybody show up on June 24th?
What's that?
Why did nobody show up on June 24th for the arraignment and pretrial?
Oh, already you take it, my worker with me, not take the sticker in the truck. I have everything, insurance.
Slow down. You got to speak slower, sir. There's a little bit of a language barrier here. I mean, no disrespect intended, but you got to slow down for me, all right? Okay. You guys didn't show up June 24th. You were supposed to be here June 24th. You're the president of the corporation? Are you the president of the corporation? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, sir? Heather?
Hello? Yes, Judge.
Can you hear me, Mr. Matty?
Yes.
All right. You need to hire a lawyer. I cannot let you appear on behalf of the company. It's not my rule. It's clear in the law that a president cannot represent the corporation on a misdemeanor because you're not licensed to practice law. So I'm going to adjourn this, but you need to hire a lawyer. Do you understand me, sir?
Yes.
Don't miss again, or we're going to show cause you, and I'm going to make you come here in person. You got it?
Yes.
You are the president, correct?
Yeah.
Give me a date, if you would, Heather, a couple weeks out.
We can do August 5th at 8:45.
So August 5th at 8:45. You need a lawyer by then, okay? The company needs to hire a lawyer by then. August 5th at 8:45. You understand that, right?
Yes.
Okay. Make sure you bring a lawyer, okay?
I'm already have lawyer with me. I don't know, no coming inside with me.
See, I'm not understanding this, sir. Just slow down. Tell me what you were going to say.
I have a lawyer with me.
You have a lawyer with you now?
I don't know, no coming. You want give me 1 minute? You call him. You tell him.
You can call him up and have him log in, but he's going to have to enter an appearance, or she's going to have to enter an appearance in the case.
Oh, okay. Okay, give me another appointment.
You want the one on August 5th?
Yes, please.
I'll keep it on August 5th. That's what we said, right, Heather?
Yes, Judge, at 8:45.
Thank you. That's what we'll do.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Jeremy Allen Schultz.
Okay, thank you very much.
This is 23W830846. Your name?
Jeremy Allen Schultz.
So did you waived your lawyer when you were here on June 24th?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
You still want a lawyer?
No, I do not.
I'll be happy to provide you with one at public expense.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Would you like a lawyer?
Oh, thank you.
You're sure?
Awesome.
You read the report?
No, I have not got a copy of it. I know it doesn't look good down there, but.
Well, I gotta get you the report first.
That's right.
You sit down and read that report, and I'll be right back with you, okay? Thank you. Morrow? I'll be right with you, Mr. Camilleri. I didn't even know you were here. I was told nobody was here. What time did you get here? A little late?
We're talking to my client at 8:45. That's all right, Judge.
Lateral, he's got a big problem with me anyway, so I want you to know that. Lateral Tyrone Morrow, 26W843636. Your name?
So,
You're charged with driving on a suspended. You have the right to an attorney. Would you like one?
I guess so.
Well, okay, you want a lawyer? You want a lawyer? It's up to you. I can't answer that for you. If you want a lawyer, I'll give you one.
Give me a lawyer.
Okay. All right, you go out in the hallway and we will set you up. Okay?
Okay.
Give me McCurdy, will you please?
Judge, you don't have a Powell file up there yet?
Powell?
Powell.
No. All right. Did I call the Powell case? See, we'll get that McCurdy.
Either Brenda Powell scheduled for 9 o'clock, picked up from pre-trial. She checked in for the while on the side.
People against Kenneth Mandel McCurdy III, 26W843047A.
Ready, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Morning, Judge Attorney John Camilleri. We have Kenneth Randall McCurdy. Sir.
Your name, sir? So I want to make sure I got this straight. Defendant on May 24th was arrested for operating while intoxicated. But guilty to operating while impaired on June the 24th. He also had a arrest date in front of Judge Heston on April 19 of 26. He was arraigned on that on June 25 of 26. So I just want to make sure I'm understanding this correctly. He goes out, gets one April 19th. I arraign him June 24th. I'm sorry, April 19th, but he goes out, gets another one May 24th. I have the second case.
Correct.
Apparently the team decided not to accept him in the sobriety court. Judge Heston had referred him. And then I heard that yesterday she's going to continue his bond conditions.
Correct. However, Judge Heston adjourned the sentencing that was yesterday until August 12th at 8:45. He had an intake for sobriety court yesterday. They're going to approve him, I suspect, because Judge Heston, my client McCurdy, wants to enter sobriety court she believes it's a good thing for him.
Did he pop the bird to when he was taking the Silverlink device?
Pardon me?
When he was blowing into his Silverlink, did he pop the bird to somebody? Did you do that? I'll call in the probation officer if I need to. That's what I was told. If she's wrong, I'll apologize. Did you do that?
Yes, Your
Nice.
We talked about it.
I never talked about it with you.
No,
I was told about it yesterday. I don't get it. Who do you think you are? Popping the bird to the Silverlink people because you went out and picked up 2 drunk drivings at the ripe old age of 18? Who do you think you are? I need to know. I wish I could go through life with that kind of confidence. I really do. I really do. Every time I screw up and I'm called on it, I think they're popping the bird at people. You're 18. If you're running Ford Motor Company, that still doesn't make you able to do that. Do we understand one another?
Yes, Your Honor. Sorry, I do.
It wasn't on my case. But you play games with me like that on this one, you are going to have a big problem. Do we understand one another?
Yes, Your Honor.
What's he thinking? I'm serious. What is he thinking? This is not boys will be boys type thing. He goes out and picks up 2 within 5 weeks, and then he's that arrogant? Tell me you're an All-American in something, and you're going to Harvard to play football or basketball or baseball because you're on an academic scholarship, but you're a great lawyer. I mean, a great student. Tell me that. I want to hear that. I want to know that. I want to know that we're at least not wasting our time with somebody who's going to Harvard or Yale. Jeez. Imagine. If I was 98, I wouldn't think of doing such a thing. You're 18, you're cocky. Who's this? You better make them not so cocky. Cockiness gets us in trouble. Arrogance is our biggest enemy. I don't even know if I should sentence him right now. You know why? Because I don't want to sentence him based upon how I feel right now. Don't say a word. Do not say a word.
So, Judge, I thought you might adjourn the sentencing.
I'm not gonna be a party to him being in sobriety court. I knew you were gonna answer that. That's why I wanted to bring this up, because he's not gonna act like that. He's not gonna act like that. People that are that arrogant have a 0.0236% chance of succeeding in sobriety. It's my experience. I've been doing it a long time. I have a good mind to send you to jail today. Then we'll see who's popping who the bird.
Well, I suggest that your
client get himself under control before he really agitates judges.
Well, that would be a good thing. I have talked in length about with Ken. I think I told him I harp too much. But Judge, here's some of the stuff I write to him. I told him, look, this is the circle of people who companies want to employ. You got to get yourself in the circle. Now, you're not going to get in the circle unless you have a college education. This is the most likely, or you get some qualified skill. To get one of these two takes patience, intelligence, and get rid of the ego. You're not going to get in the circle if you have any of that, so.
And he picked up, let's not forget, he picked up 2 drunk drivings before he even graduated and was not even legally able to consume alcohol. What was the breathalyzer or blood draw on Judge Hessen's case?
0.10.
I cannot believe when he got arrested on the other one, and he went and did the same thing. I just cannot believe that. Go ahead. I'm gonna sentence him today. I'll listen to anything. I'm gonna be fair with him.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna still treat him like he should be treated, but he's gonna be on a really short leash with me. Have you had a chance to review the report with him? Are there any material additions, corrections, or deletions? And by the way, he's on a sober link right now, right?
Correct.
I ordered that.
Correct.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Are there any?
I get it, Your Honor. Judge, we can review the substance abuse screening as truthful as accurate. Judge, there's no doubt, but for me, 34 years of practicing law, I've done a lot of cases. I remember you saying, John, you're here more than any attorney pre-COVID. So I've never had a case where I've had an 18-year-old or down here close to 18, 2 drunk driving tickets in such a short span. Sure, I've had 30 and 40-year-olds with 2 drunk driving tickets in 6 months. However, so I understand the gravity that's going on here. I know you do. I've talked to my client about it in length. I'm not the kind of guy that shuts his mouth anymore after this many years of practicing law. He passes me on the road just like he passes everybody in this courtroom, and I don't want him to kill any of my loved ones either. So I don't need the money that bad to tell a client what they want to hear. I tell them what I think I should tell them. Your Honor, however, I don't know if Kenny's the kind of guy that is ego, immature, all wrapped in one, and he doesn't drink a fifth a day, or if he's drinking a fifth a day, depending on what type of problem he has with alcohol. You can have a problem with alcohol being immature. You don't have to be, let's say, attached and addicted to it to have an alcohol problem. You could be discounting the risks and not be, let's say, psychologically addicted. You still got an alcohol problem. He's very young. He lost his dad when he was 14. His mom is trying. He works with his mother, and he has been for months. He works Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. He is in an intensive guidance outpatient program at the guidance center. He goes 3 times a week, 4 to 7. He's been on the sober link since June 24, all negative. He is going to AA 3 times a week.
Have you seen proof of that today?
Not today.
Show your lawyer your proof you've been going to AA.
He not today. I haven't seen.
I want you to show it to your lawyer right now.
So, and he'll show it to us, Your Honor. So he's doing all the necessary steps to learn about alcohol. However, I agree with you. 2, in a very short period of time, I'm much more of a guy who proof is in the pudding. And when you get 2, that's very concerning. However, he has shown the discipline to abstain from alcohol and take the necessary steps to get cognitively realigned in his head about the risks of alcohol and the use and the abuse. At that point, Your Honor, he took a tongue lashing from Judge Heston yesterday. We had our
good.
He had her sentencing. She adjourned it to the 12th. He will be on sobriety report. From what I can see, well, I asked Judge Heston if I could inform you. Is Judge Heston inclined to put him on sobriety court? She said yes. Tell Judge McNally. You can state that to Judge McNally. She is inclined to put him on sobriety report. After all, he is going to be doing pretty much the same, if not more, if he wasn't on sobriety report. But Ken, my client.
I thought they were going to put him through another bond phase.
Pardon me, Your Honor?
I thought they were going to put him through another bond phase for the next 4 weeks. Is that not true?
No, bond phase just until the next sentencing hearing. So we have, 3 or 4 weeks until August 12th. So bond conditions were continued. He has to continue with sober link. He has to continue going to the guidance center. He has to continue, of course, abstaining from alcohol, et cetera, et cetera.
Go get your AA verification.
Your Honor, continuing, again, yes, he's very mature. The instance you mentioned, I saw in the previous pre-sentence evaluation, if I may approach her.
I don't need you to approach. Has he gone 3 times since I ordered him to back on June 24th? There should be about 12 or 11.
There are 6.6, 6.7.
Okay, I believe you. You don't have to read them.
He's got them.
Go ahead.
So I brought it up myself. I said, you gave the finger to camera. I've never seen that in 34 years of practicing law. Kenny knew what I told him, complete immaturity, baffling to me that you think that. I don't know what to think about that, actually, Your Honor, especially in court. I don't think I would tell you what I think about it. So it baffled me. I don't know the psychology behind giving the camera the finger. But it's surely an indication to me that Ken is really immature. And I did tell him
at a minute,
do that boot camp, see what happens.
All you got to do is go out and get one more of these between now and 2100, and you're going to be a felon. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You got 75 years. You have to make sure you don't get another one, or you're going to be charged with a felon.
Talked to him about that, Your Honor. I talked to him about the peer pressure. I talked to him about the peer pressure doesn't go away. Even at my age, in my 50s, the peer pressure is there.
Were you in front of somebody when you popped the bird?
What?
Were you in front of somebody when you popped the bird? You just did that for what reason? I want to know. I'm not done talking about that.
It's when I just woke up.
I just woke up. Oh gosh, I didn't want to keep you up. We didn't want to keep you up. What time was it?
Sure, I forgot what time I was doing that one.
I went in length with Ken about these cases, Judge. Again, there's a long future for Ken. He's only 18, and there are going to be hurdles. And I hope with the realignment and the education that he never forgets this moment and the moment in Judge Hessen's courtroom. Life is not but a bundle of memories, and memories make a difference. And to me, I'm a big believer in remembering and then taking a left instead of a right when the moments come in life that you have to make good decisions and remember where you're at today. I'm a big believer in that. And I do have faith in Ken, but it's gonna be a long period. But he's doing everything he's supposed to do. Proof will be in the pudding. I hope the court gives him a chance. Avoid jail. I do believe with the restrictions that he is going to be put on, he's going to be in a form of lockdown. I mean, he has to continue working in the bar. He's been there for months. He's going to have to continue the guidance center 3 to 7, 3 times a week. And he's going to have to continue doing things you're going to require. Hopefully corporate program, community service, more education. His life for the next 2 years, he has to surrender to the notion that it's given to something greater than himself, and that's called sobriety and realignment. I mean, his body is not going to want to do all these things, but he's going to have to learn, the mind is going to have to learn that it's for his betterment. So avoid the friends. You're done with that. He's got to surrender.
Remind me, who were you with at the time you picked up this drunk driving?
One of my friends.
They were all 17, 18, and I was wondering what the heck were the parents doing, because the parents were home. And I brought that up with Ken, and I wondered why the police didn't there was a reason why.
Wait a minute, you guys were drinking at somebody else's house?
Yes, Your Honor.
Nice. Well,
So I realized why the parents weren't somehow involved, not his parents, but the parents who were providing,
okay.
and I figured it out.
Somebody was providing you alcohol, an adult?
Yes, Your Honor.
Nice, nice. Really, really good.
I figured out why they were not involved, and somehow with the PD, because Ken was driving.
Really good. I'm just so glad that somebody would think that one through and say, we're going to provide our 17 and 18-year-old kids alcohol and let them go out and drive and just hope they don't kill somebody or themselves.
But that's
smart. I mean, that's a good gambler.
But that's no.
They're betting $100 that I don't know.
But that's no excuse, Judge. He's an adult.
No, I get it. I'm not making excuses for them. And I'm not making excuses for him. I just question the intelligence of something. Let's not say intelligence. Let's say common sense of some people. What kind of common sense would cause you to think that that's okay? They're not able to drink. You're giving them alcohol. Somehow they manage to leave driving a car. I'm never amazed. Just not amazed. Go ahead. Anything else anybody wants to say?
I just want to say I'm sorry, Judge. I've stopped hanging around the same friends. I do want to change for the better. I do.
Turn around and look at your mom. Your mom was looking straight ahead. I watched her. You don't want to disappoint your mother.
I will change for the better.
You do not want to disappoint your mother. You'll regret that. If you don't regret that and you disappoint her, well, then there's something even bigger wrong with you. 2 years probation. You cannot leave, and I'm going to treat this. I'm running a tight line here in this sense. If you get into sobriety court, Judge Hessen's willing to accept you. I'm going to take into account the fact that this is first in time in terms of sentencing. If she accepts you, you're not probably going to go to jail there, but I will tell you, if you do not comply with my probation here, the probation order that I'm extending it, in which case she's probably not going to accept you anyway. But even if she does accept you, if you don't comply with probation after that, you are on such a thin leash. You have no idea. 2 years probation, you cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate any law or ordinance of any unit of government. If you change your address, your place of employment or home telephone number, you must notify probation. You have to report as directed. No alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal drugs. You're not to purchase, possess, or consume any one of those. You're to submit the chemical testing, PBTs and ETGs as follows. Weekly for 4 months. I don't know how you're going to pay for that. I don't want your mom paying for that, but you're going to have to pay for that. Now, if you get into sobriety court, that will run concurrent and the grant will take over. But that's between you and Judge S. Weekly for 4 months. And then bi-weekly for 8 months if you're clean, and then monthly. You're to attend AA 3 times a week until you're in the intensive outpatient treatment program with aftercare. I heard what your lawyer said. He told me you're in intensive outpatient at the guidance center, I think you said, right?
Correct.
And that's fine if you're already in and you're in a program that qualifies as intensive outpatient treatment. You're not going to have to go to AA any longer until. And at the end of treatment, in which case it would be considered aftercare. Attend the victim's impact panel. You're to be on a SoberLink device until October the 22 of 26. You're to serve 8 days jail credit, 1 serve 7. I'll let you serve those on the court work program. The court work program, there is a $35 a day charge for that, for a total of $245. You're gonna pay fines $300. Cost $250, cost $225, 75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment, $650. Probation fees are $480 for 1,030. Cost of recovery is $150 for 1,180. Screening fee, did I already count that? Let me double check. 650, 950. 1,030, 1,180. Screening fee is 60 for 1,240 plus your court work program fees. Your total is $1,485. Would you double check that math, Heather? If you violate your.
Yeah, I did get something different. I got 1,585. You said cost was 225, correct? And fine
I think
was
you're
300.
right. I think you're right. 1,585. If you violate, your probation could be revoked. You could be incarcerated for 93 days. You have 21 days to appeal, 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer. You may be eligible for early discharge in 12 months per statute. You get everything done, you stay out of trouble. In this case, you'd be released. Do we fully understand one another?
Yes.
You got to grow up. That's all I'm going to say about it. And I expect full compliance. If I don't have it, well, it's not going to be pretty for you, okay? I'm going to let him pay. I understand he's a kid. He doesn't have the money. How are we going to do this? How much can he afford to pay per week or bi-weekly?
Well, he's working, making about 350 to 400. He could pay 150 a month, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If you could.
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh, thank you, Joe.
150 per month beginning August the 8th. How's that? Is that okay? If you don't have the money and you need more time, it's not a problem. Call the court. We'll go on Zoom. I wish you well. I hope you're learning from this. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Sure. Yeah.
I do have the attorney. He ended up zooming in on that K4M towing.
Where's that file at? Do you have that, John? I think you might have taken it down. And then the
He had it already. He called it.
Oh, it's all.
Came in. Came for.
Yeah, I'll call that. Did he send an appearance in?
I do not have an appearance yet.
Tell him he's got to send an appearance in. Tell him he's got to send an appearance in. Jeremy Allen Schultz. 23W830-846. Name?
Jeremy Allen Schultz.
All right, so you've now read the pre-sentence report, correct?
Yes, I have.
And before we go on, I still need to tell you again, you have the right to a lawyer. I know we covered this, but now you've read the report. If you would like an attorney to represent you, I will appoint you one at public expense. You waive your right to a lawyer?
Yes, I do.
Anything you would like to say? And by the way, I do need to add, is anybody here from Lowe's Loss Prevention, either in court or on Zoom? Anybody here?
Not on Zoom, Judge.
All right, so she allowed you to plead to attempt retail fraud.
Yes.
You can't read this. It says older case defendant since changed his something. Seeing no objection, suspended sentence, fines, costs. Has something jail sentences. Can you tell me what he's?
Yes, Your Honor. When I served 2 years, the last time multiple writs to the court, and every time they were denied.
From me?
My mother.
From me?
Yeah. Well, I sent them to the 33rd District Court.
Well, let me see here.
That was probably what the prosecutor was trying to put out there.
I don't see where I got any. I mean, I don't. Did I send you a letter back saying I'm?
No, my mother called up here multiple times from me bouncing from county to county jail, and the same response was just have him turn himself in when he gets released.
Well, I don't think I ever got a plea by mail. I always respond to those. I don't mind telling you. And I don't see any plea by mail receipt in the file here. I'm not saying you didn't send it. Well, I am saying that.
You know, again, because I was dealing with this with other cities right now too. The only one that ever responded was Tepe. So
I just don't think you sent us one for whatever that's worth. I'm not trying to quarrel with you. I just.
Oh, yeah. I turned to,
When's the last time when were you in custody?
I was released in July 2025. I've been out for.
And then you went and got another one, right?
No, I haven't been in current trouble since 2025.
Well, I know you were released in July of 25. Is that what you told me?
Yes, I've been incarcerated from 2023, August 2023 to July 2025.
Picked up another one out of camp.
No, that was just me taking care of the warrant. And also I'm taking care of on the South Gate right here.
Jeez.
Yeah. Your Honor, I came a long way in the last year. You know, I got a job working for DTE. I'm actually about to be off probation this week. I finally got my hours worked. I've been sober for 35 months.
How old are you?
36.
Better.
Oh, trust me, Your Honor, I get that every day from my mother.
Where's your mother?
Right there.
So I see what happened now. I mean, this was just so bad, but all these offenses preceded the 2 years you spent, correct? Is that what you're telling us?
Yes.
And that's the way it looks on here.
Yes.
What do you do with DTE?
I'm a maintenance mechanic. I also bring a pay stub just for verification. Work real hard to get there.
I mean, I came out here thinking they should have never given you attempted retail fraud. They should have charged you with a felony. I don't understand this. I'm not sure I understand why they do this, but I'm not going to quarrel with it. That's their call. It's not mine. You should have been charged with felonies here. You should have been going to jail for years on something like this.
This years, Your Honor.
I know you deserve to serve the years. You got to really push judges in the Wayne County Circuit Court or any court to give you 2 years on a retail fraud unless your record's just somewhere between horrific and abysmal.
Right.
300 fines, 100 costs, 75 victim strikes, $50 justice assessment, 5 days court work program, $175 charged for that, $700 or 45 days. You have to serve 5 days on the court work program. I can't believe I'm not sending you to jail, but I guess when I look at these, everything did precede this before you spent the 2 years. Had you sent me a plea by mail and said, hey, I just got sentenced to 2 years, I would have granted that, but I didn't get it. So that's what I'm going to do. Can you pay all this today?
What's the
700.
Altogether?
Correct.
What about my $300?
You know, the bond will apply. So you would have
$400?
Correct.
Yeah, I can pay that today.
All right. And then you'll meet with probation to set the court work program.
Do they do it on the weekends?
They do it on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Okay, perfect.
But Wednesdays infrequent. Good luck.
Thank you.
You'll meet with probation.
All right.
Judge, I received that appearance now for K4M towing.
And sorry to interrupt, but could you put me in a breakout room with Williams Bay?
I thought I did. I'm sorry, Ms. Patillo.
Okay, thanks.
Who's the call that stuff?
Okay.
Okay. Might try.
That's one, sure.
Yeah, just, I mean, because I know she's not gonna be available.
Okay.
She's got those set every week. Yeah.
Yep.
I wish they'd tell us these things. though.
Let's try that tonight.
All right. Where's your lawyer at, sir?
Yes, my lawyer is here with me.
Hello, Judge.
All right, hang on. Mr. Batty, did you file an appearance?
I did, Judge. I just resent it to the clerk's email that it was provided to.
I received it, Judge.
Well, listen, then let's just do this. I'm gonna have this file. We're gonna put him in a breakout room with the Woodhaven prosecutor, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Okay.
This is a Woodhaven case, but is this your brother? Are you related to Mr. Batty here, Attorney Danny Batty?
No, sir.
No, it's the same. I'm sorry. It's BATTI, not MATTI. I'm sorry. My apologies. Okay, so I'll send this over to the Woodhaven prosecutor and we'll put you in a room with him and we'll see what you guys can work out, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Have
It'll
a
be
good
just
one.
a moment.
Thanks.
He's got a couple people in there, so it'll be just a moment.
No problem.
Dude, you don't, if Sadie, looks like that trial's gonna end up getting adjourned. I'll tell you what happened.
Okay.
Bain. Derek Earl Bain,
The mother's here with some information.
26B150800, 26B150774. Come on up here. Where is Derek Earl Bain? Your name, ma'am? Where is he?
He's in Pontiac General Hospital psychiatric.
Okay.
I went to go pick him up.
Did he post his bonds? He did, didn't he? All right, let's do this.
Transferred from Wayne County Jail.
Okay. Heather, we're just gonna, I appreciate you coming in here, okay? I'm gonna reschedule this. Why don't you give me a date about 3 weeks out, Heather?
Okay, after we have Woodhaven again on, this is a Brownstown. I'm sorry, so we could do 3 weeks. Let me look at our calendar here.
Your time. And then I'll tell you the date and you can make sure you get them here. Is that fair?
Yes, hopefully he'll be discharged.
I understand. Well, if not, come back and tell me. Will you do that for me, please?
Judge, you are actually off on our next Brownstown date. Then we have them again on, we could do August 20th.
Is that good?
Brownstown?
We'll make it August 20th. Oh, wait a minute. This one is Judge Hesson's here. You're aware of that, right? In other words, I'm setting them both for August 20th, right?
Yes. Or we could do, unless we want to do on Judge Hesson's Day, the 19th, it wouldn't matter.
August 20th is fine. I'm gonna make this at 9:30 in the morning, okay? August the 20th at 9:30 in the morning, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Good luck. Thank you for coming in and telling us that, ma'am. Okay, have a good day. People against Dorsey. This is James Javon Dorsey. 246F246-369. Where's Dorsey at?
He's on Zoom, Judge.
Your name, Mr. Dorsey?
James Dorsey.
Okay, so you need time to pay. When Judge Kirsten was sitting in my absence and he gave you till July 25th.
Yes, sir.
When can you pay this?
So I did just pay $25.
Just tell me when you can pay this. You don't need to go into explanations.
All right, I just need probably at least 30 days, 45 days.
I'm sorry, I'm not making out your words. Tell me when you can pay this.
About 30 days and 30 to 45 days.
You're going to be disciplined, though. You're going to bring in money periodically, right?
Yes.
All right. How about if I had you pay $50 every other week. Can you do that? That's
Yeah.
actually better than paying 300 in.
Yeah, I was gonna pay more than that. I was gonna pay like 80. And go on.
You do what you want, but I'm gonna have you pay $50 bi-weekly, and I won't start you until August the 10th. And I don't have any problem if you don't have the money with coming back up, calling in. I'll go on Zoom with you. I'll give you an extension, okay?
Okay, thank you.
So just August the 10th. If you don't have the money, what are you gonna do?
The same thing I'm doing right now.
Thank you. Good. Have a good day. Robert Lewis Thornton Jr., 25T6449148, 25W837-260. All right. How you doing, Mr. Thornton? Your name? Tell me what you're going to do here.
It's to be the start of my probation. I found out mistake and
Hang on a second. Wait a minute. Wait one second. We show cause you for July the 8th.
Yeah, I got an email from my probation officer that she wouldn't be here and it was moved.
Okay. So I have here a case. I don't think he has a show cause in front of me, does he, Heather? His show cause is in front of Judge Hessen. I don't mind arraigning on that. But I don't think he has one in front of me unless I'm wrong.
Let me take a look here at the case that I'm showing, unless they dismissed it and didn't tell me, but on case ending in 260, I'm showing a show cause along with a prosecutor review.
I see. So it's more of a prosecutorial review. Let me see something here. Who's your probation officer?
Miss O'Donnell.
I'm gonna ask you to call him, then I'll get her. Hey, can you come in here on Mr. Thornton, please? Thank you, thank you. So you have a show cause in front of Judge Hessen, and you have a review hearing in front of me. And it looks like the charge in front of Judge Hessen is that you failed to pay your fines and costs ordered, balance owing 270, and you failed to clear all your warrants in the case in front of her by January 31 of 26. So those are the charges in front of her. If you plead guilty, if you're found guilty, it appears as though you have 2 prior technical violations. She could revoke your status and give you 90 days. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You have the right to a lawyer. I'll be happy to provide you with one at public expense. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Would you like a lawyer?
Yes.
I'm going to enter a not guilty plea for you on her case. I'm going to give you a lawyer. We're going to give you a lawyer on that file. Ms. O'Donnell, your name?
That's what I'm.
A little concerned. I'm not sure what I did here. It doesn't look like there were any notes with regard to his review hearing on the resist and obstruct. Has he paid everything on this, Heather? Did you pay on my case?
On the one ending in 260, he has a balance of 270.
Then you still have a warrant that's still pending as well.
Well, I can't go on this. You got 771.1 status. Blew that. I can't extend it beyond a year. I put you on probation July 23. You didn't comply with probation. I told you a long time ago, son, I said, if you don't have the money, come talk to the court. It really isn't that hard. There's just that amount of time it takes and lesser amount of respect levels. And you don't do that, now you're going to have this conviction on your record.
If I may, I keep in touch with her.
She's not the judge.
And
Don't interrupt. She's not the judge. I'm giving you a lawyer on both of these. I want you to write the notes on the back here on my case, and then we're going to set you up with a defense lawyer. Who would we set him up with? Who's got a probation today? Is it Mr. Shemke or I don't know?
Well, Crawford's our house counsel and Patillo is overflow.
Okay, I'm going to let you guys figure it out, but I arrange you. I'm entering a not guilty plea. You have to go in front of Judge Hessen. Your lawyer is going to represent you on both of those. Your lawyer is going to go over this. You should have just come and talked to me. I don't know why you didn't. You know, you got yourself in a real pickle now. I can't extend 771 status past 1 year, and we're 360 days. That's the problem. All right, set him up with a lawyer, and we'll go from there. Thanks. People against Cortez Nakari Gordon, 26W843-566A and B and C. Where is Mr. You got him, right, Mr. Slavin? Good morning. Your appearance?
Good morning to your honor and to your staff. May it please the court, Joseph Slavin, P number 61705 on behalf of Mr. Gordon, who is here with me. Your honor, today's date and time set for an arraignment, and we would like to waive formal reading and stand mute.
Sir, your name, please.
Cortez Gordon.
Okay, so you're standing in for his lawyer of record. It says Thea Barrick, is that right?
That's correct.
And any objection to that, Mr. Gordon?
I'm sorry.
Do you have any objection, Mr. Slavin, standing in for your attorney of record?
No.
Okay, Mr. Slavin, is this a first offense?
Yes, your honor.
He's allegedly got a .127. I'm going to enter an not guilty plea, indicate he stands mute. I'll give him $1,000 personal bond. Sir, you cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate any law or ordinance. You must appear in court as directed. No alcohol, marijuana, or illegal controlled substances. Do you understand that, sir?
Your honor, before he answers that question, Mr. Gordon is a resident of the state of Ohio.
Okay.
He drove up here to be here with me in the office so we could Zoom together and also discuss the case together. With regard to that, he has every intention of being at every.
Yeah, I'll be glad to let him go to the state of Ohio. No problem. I need his new address, though, Mr. Slavin.
Mr. Gordon,
23720 Lime City Road.
I'm sorry, you got to repeat that. What city road?
Lime, Lime.
Lime City Road, okay.
Perrysburg is the city.
Yep.
Ohio. Postal code 43551.
Okay, good enough. So we'll give you a court date. I'm entering a not guilty plea on the open intox as well, as I think I indicated. Plea of denial on the speeding. And why don't we give them a new court date, Heather?
We can do August 5th at 9:15.
Is that good with you, Mr. Slavin?
Let me check. August 5th, 9:15. Yep, that works for pretrial.
Okay, August 5th at 9:15 will be the court date. Anything else, Mr. Slavin?
No, the only thing, Your Honor, is I guess Mr. Urich made us aware of the new, we're not doing discovery order, we're doing the email to Ms. Parks. With that email and then that coming back, in order for us to see whatever discovery that they're going to have, that might make a little bit of a tight window. Perhaps there might be another date that's at least. I
don't know why he's saying they're not going to do discovery orders. I'm going to sign those.
All I know is that the new procedure for getting discovery is send the email to iParks.
I don't have any problem with giving you a later date. Let's give them a later date, Heather.
All right, we can do 4 weeks. That's August 19th. We could
At
do 9/15.
August 19th works well.
All right, that's what we'll do. August 19th at 9:15, okay?
All right. And Your Honor, will that pretrial be by Zoom or will you prefer us in person?
I don't mind you being in by Zoom as long as you're both in the same place. I'd really prefer that. So you can either both be here, or both be in your office or.
Very good.
Okay.
Thank you. Your Honor. Yep.
Have a good day. Thanks.
You do the same. Thank you.
Qureshi. Yes, sir. Zoheb Qureshi. 26W843544. Good morning, Mr. Puda. How are you?
Great. And yourself, Your Honor. Good morning. Julian Puda on behalf of Mr. Qureshi.
All right. So you met with the prosecutor, the city attorney, and you are going to plead on behalf of the defendant to impeding traffic, and they're going to dismiss the speed. True?
Correct.
To that charge of impeding traffic on behalf of your client, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Commercial vehicle, so I got to charge him a little more. 180 is the total, okay? And I'll give him a week to pay. All right,
That's
so I'll
fine.
accept the plea to impeding July 29th, 180, speed dismissed. Anything else?
No, Your Honor. Nice to see you.
You too. Have a great day. Thanks.
You too.
King, my name's Kish, Eric Stefan Kish, 25F244490. Did we set you up with a lawyer yet?
Yes, I already spoke with him.
Mr. Crawford.
All right.
I'll get him. He's in, I'll get him. No, I need Mr. Crawford and Kish. Okay, thanks.
Where's Williams Bay at? Is she here?
She's on Zoom, Judge.
Jamie, you have a seat 1 second, Mr. Kish. Jamie, Antonia, Williams Bay, 23W831-736.
Hello, B8237 on behalf of the defendant. State your name for the court.
Jamie Williams Bay.
What is going on in this case?
So, Your Honor, it looks like today is the probation violation sentencing, but Ms. Williams Bay brother passed away 2 days ago. She is not in the best state of mind right now.
I'm sorry about that. What? Adjourning this for, you know that, right?
I think it was for her to make a payment.
I mean, this has been going on for 3 years.
She is working, she's trying, she logged on to make a payment on her phone, but she couldn't get through that part, and she'll probably need to do it on the laptop. She is still in school, she registered for her last semester.
She's gonna have to take care of it by the 5th. I can't keep going on like this. Is Ms. Patillo here on the 5th, please, Heather?
Let me take a look at the calendar. I think I have my August one here. Gotta find it, Judge.
What do you have today, Ms. Williams Bay? Do you have anything?
She's waiting for, she's supposed to get the check today.
I'm sorry, y'all.
I was gonna ask until Friday, Judge, but I just wanna make sure she can get that check. She's waiting on a check from, Taco.
What is she going to get?
So she says it's $100.
Yes. It's $100 check because I was working a week and a half. I apologize for interrupting.
We even paid her restitution. I mean, I got restitution we got to collect here too. Give it till August 5th. What time? Is that August 5th? Is Ms. Patillo here?
Judge, somehow I'm missing my August sling. I go from July to September. I'm trying to find one real quick.
Take your time. Do you know when you're here, Ms. Patillo, in a couple of weeks?
I might be here on, that's a Wednesday, right?
Correct.
Yes, it is.
I did do that class that you asked me to do. It was done July 9th. I sent it to Miss Elizabeth Files. So she should have that certificate as well. And,
Oh man, on August 5th, if I'm here or not. Do that.
No, I don't need you to do that. If you're not here, we'll do it another day. Do you know when you're here the following week?
Go get my plan.
Do we know when Ms. Patillo's here?
I'm looking in my email right now. We have them all. Somehow I just didn't print that one. I'm trying to find my August. Oh, I've got one in front of me. Let me see. She is not here on that day.
Well, what about in 2 weeks after that, like the 19th? That'll give Ms. Williams more time to put some money together.
She is not here on that day either. She is here on, I mean, this is a probation, so I guess it doesn't have to be on Wednesday. I do see she's here as overflow on August 20th.
Let's do that. August the 20th at 8:30. You have to be here in person, okay?
Yes, sir, I will. Thank you.
All right. Sorry about your brother. I really am. I'll see you on that day. Good luck.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Eric Stefan Kish, 25F244490. I'm gonna need
Morning, Your Honor.
Beth in here. John Beth.
Kish, you stands to my right.
All right, Mr. Kish, your name?
Eric Kish.
The charge is failure to refrain from consuming alcohol, testing positive for alcohol on a chemical test from DNA on July 13 and 26. How's he going to proceed?
Your Honor, my client will plan to give to take responsibility. There is an explanation you'd like to share with us.
Plead guilty here, you could get 10 days. This would be a second violation. No, actually, you've had 3 priors. You could get every probation revoked and you could be incarcerated for the maximum, which on this would be 93 days. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You're presumed innocent. They have to prove you guilty by a preponderance of the evidence. You have the right to question their witnesses, to bring in your own, to use the subpoena power of the court to bring in those witnesses. If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and there will not be a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, any questions before we go on to that charge? Failure to refrain from consuming alcohol, testing positive through DNA on July 13 and 26. How do you plead with that? Did you test positive at DNA on July 13 and 26?
Yes.
Did you consume alcohol, say within the 3 days preceding that?
Yeah.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No.
I'll accept that plea. I find it to be an accurate plea made voluntarily and understandingly. So that this is the summons via probation violation of July the 20th. I'm accepting your plea here today to failure to refrain from consuming alcohol. Your name as well?
Elizabeth Lastry.
All right. So what do you have to say here, counsel?
Well, Your Honor, my client understands this is really an accident. He went out for a golf trip on the weekend. He went out there with all intents and prepared to act responsibly. He brought several non-alcoholic beers with him so he could stay distinct from his buddies. And the only way he can explain his possible exposure, that he grabbed one of the wrong beers, they had one of the wrong beers.
Oh my gosh.
What happened?
You guys, they're not even getting, how do I say, unique anymore. Look me in the eye.
Yeah, can I take one?
No. Did you intentionally consume alcohol on that day?
Not intentionally, I did.
Then let's have
I did have a beer.
Yep.
One. I had 3 non-alcoholic beers in Tepe.
Slow down. I'm not taking your plea. You didn't intentionally consume alcohol. If you didn't intentionally consume alcohol, I'm going to swear her to an oath. I'm going to swear you under oath if you choose to testify. And we will go from there. You want to confer with your lawyer before you answer that question?
Yeah.
Go ahead, talk to him.
my client would like to maintain his guilty plea. Disgusting.
Did you intentionally consume alcohol?
Yes.
Why did you just tell me you didn't intentionally consume alcohol? Wait a minute. Before you answer that question, you have not learned the single most important principle of a sobriety. And that's honest. I don't want people in the sobriety court that aren't honest. I get the fact they're going to relapse, but I don't want them in here if they're going to look me in the eye and tell me something that isn't true. And I know not to be true. I mean, this is not, I don't understand how it is that anybody who comes in here and is concocting stories would think they're going to get one over on me. I don't take it personally that they think they are. How old are you again?
34.
Well, I've been doing my profession for 43 years and a judge until the time you were about 2. So, and I'm talking about being a judge. So that means I've heard every story from A to Z. Every story, every lie that there is to hear. I don't want you in sobriety court if you're not going to be honest with me. I never liked you working at this bar to begin with. You got no business putting yourself in a position where you're going out on golf outings. I know what happens on golf outings. And now you come in here and you lie to me. No, wait a second. Why you stop?
Well, Your Honor.
He said he intentionally consumed alcohol. If he didn't intentionally consume alcohol, we're having a hearing right now, and I'm going to determine whether or not he intentionally consumed alcohol.
Your Honor, I think it's true. And I think my client would admit that it's true that he knowingly took alcohol. But in terms of the use of the word intentional, I think upon reflection, what he was trying to communicate to the court that when he came to this golf outing, he didn't come with the intent of hanging out, having drinks with his boys.
But he did anyway.
But he came with the intention. That's why he brought the non-alcoholic. He was thinking he could toe the line. And this was one of those times when he failed. He relapsed. He put himself in a bad situation.
So what I would have expected is that he come in here and tell me that. Anybody force you to plead guilty here?
No.
Please accept it. I don't know what to do with it. You tell me what I should do with it.
I honestly, Judge, I don't know. I mean, we just went through this a few short months ago in regards to, of course, his prior violations, him claiming the non-alcoholic beverage, finally kind of came to truth. I was hoping he learned his lesson about being truthful at that point, especially since he served a little bit of jail time. But we're in a position now where we're kind of far enough in the program that it has to be considered if he is appropriate to continue. I think Mr. Kish, as I think I've said before, it does have a serious problem with alcohol. The environment he's in, like you mentioned, is just not a good environment to put himself in the predicament of the tournament. He knows he can't possess frequent, and that's exactly what you're doing when you get on a golf cart or you go to a golf tournament and there's beer in the basket. Maybe he should have left. That would have been the better choice. So I'll leave it up to the discretion of the court.
What about the restricted license? Where are we with that?
We took that away from him because he attempted to drive with.
Right. And they go,
well, Your Honor, but I understand that it appears to me that the actual violations were for him failing to provide a sample. In other words, the shock bladder syndrome. And I believe he supplied some type of documentation to the court, if not, he can. And that's why he was really violated. I can't speak to some of the other comments here. So I would just hope the court can kind of emphasize on exactly what it has been found guilty of. It's failure to test after attempting to several times. It's clearly documented. He attempted 3 times.
Well, I think I dismissed those.
Mr. Crawford's looking at a very previous violation.
I think I dismissed that.
Yeah, he's violated for consuming alcohol, attempting blowing.
I did take a plea on 1 for failure to submit. I took a plea on 1 for failure to pay fines and costs. And I took a plea on the last one for being testing positive, at least on the interlock. So I'll grant you this. He's really had 2 violations for drinking. And he had the 1 for failure to pay, which I'm not as concerned about, to be honest with you. and then the other one for failure to submit. But I remember we went through that shy bladder issue.
Thank you, Your Honor. Bottom line is my client is asking the court give him this one final chance. He believes this Supreme Court is good for him, wants to continue on. I find it difficult how the court might resolve or ask my client to resolve the issue about his employment. It's my understanding is that he owns the facility. So
I get it.
I mean, he has to somehow interact there to properly exercise his ownership.
Where is he phase-wise?
Your Honor, I didn't bring my face sheet in. Eric might have a better answer for that. I know we had. I believe we put him.
I know, but how far through two?
It was about a month ago.
Yeah.
That they got the tornado siren.
Yeah.
And then it closed down. That was when I was supposed to phase up. And then actually she gave me the paperwork last attribute. So
Here's what I'm doing. What do we have him now? Testing twice weekly?
Yeah, he is in the full benefits of phase 2.
We don't have him a sober link, right? Or do
Not anymore.
I'm going back on the sober link. You're going back on the sober link at your expense. And you're to pay for your own testing. Until September the 20th. So I want him back on a sober link by the end of the day. I want him paying for his own testing. I want him paying for his own sober link until September 20, and you're to serve 3 days jail. So you're to report to jail. I don't know how we can work that out because we're going to be closed probably when he. I want him back on a sober link. And I don't want to make a condition on him getting the sober link because they might not get him out if they send him to Detroit. So
Then upon release on, assuming he goes into custody now, if he's released late Friday or early Saturday, as far as Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, he can go directly to house arrest service.
you're to obtain a sober link within 12 hours of the time of your release. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
It should have been a lot worse. I'm going to give you a last chance. You got to take this more seriously and you got to be more honest with me.
yes, sir.
I wish you well. Good luck. Not assessing costs. He's paying enough of the penalty. That's K4M Towing Inc.
Thank you.
26W843337. Good morning, counsel. Your appearance. Hi, Mr. Batty, I need in here, and Mr. Matty. Mr. Matty, your name?
Yes, I'm here.
Your name?
Carlo Matti.
And where's your lawyer at? Mr. Batty, I need your name.
Carlo Matti.
I know. I need your lawyer, though.
Good. I apologize, Judge. Good morning, sir. Danny Batty appearing on behalf of Mr. Matty, P84624, Judge.
I need you to start your video.
Oh, there we are, Judge.
All right, Mr. You're not driving, right?
No, Judge, I am actually just got to my destination. I'm pulling over right now for 2 seconds. I could have. Here I am, Judge. There it is. I know better than to drive in your courtroom, sir.
Well, it's not my courtroom, but you shouldn't be driving no matter where you are. I can't believe any judge would take anybody driving while they're handling the case. I would hope that they're not. If they are.
Absolutely.
All right, your appearance, you're over now, right?
Yes, sir. Good morning to you, Judge. Danny Batty appearing on behalf of Mr. Matty, P84624, Your Honor.
Your name, sir? Again, Mr. Matty?
Yes.
All right. Counsel, he stands mute ways from a reading, right?
That's correct, Judge.
You're now authorized under this plea where he's going to plead to expired plate, civil infraction, and they're going to dismiss the misdemeanor for commercial vehicle, right?
That's correct,
Yes.
Judge.
To that charge of expired plate, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible, Your Honor.
I'll accept the plea, 185. Can he pay that today or does he need time?
I will get it paid today, Judge. If we could just have till Friday so I can get it situated.
I'll
with
give
him.
it till July 24th, okay?
Thank
Good
you, Your
luck.
Honor.
Glad we took care of this. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Thank you.
You too, Judge. Thank
People
you.
against Brown, Amy Diane Brown, 25B149845. A and B and 25T 645-864. A and B, your name?
Brown?
I set this for a sentence. Did you talk to your lawyer yet?
Yes, I have.
Who's your lawyer today?
The gentleman, the lawyer that was just up here, can't remember his name.
So have a seat right behind you, okay? I need to wait for him. My mistake. Dingus. Brandon David Dingus, 24W87783. Your name?
My name is Brandon Dingus.
This is an improper storage case, and they're reducing it to a violation of the civil nuisance ordinance 1-106. Is that what you want to do, is plead to that?
Yes, sir.
To that charge, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
All right, what happened here?
There was a camera stored in my house that was moved.
All right, he's recommending fines and costs of $250. It says no more than $250. Let me check this. All right, you still live on Cambridge?
I do.
So why did you take so long to remove it?
It was during a divorce.
All right, 225, you're all set. Cash, you're under the hall to your right, okay?
Thanks, sir.
Best of luck. If you want to find your lawyer, Ms. Brown, I'll call you next. People against Daniels. Did you have a lawyer, ma'am?
Yes.
Hang on one second. Brush. Did William Brush have a lawyer?
I don't think they're going up today.
William Brush, come on up here. William Matthew Brush. 25W838383. What's going on there, Mr. Brush?
How are you doing, McNally?
Not too bad. Is there a Matthew Bielik here?
No.
Look, you been in any trouble? Have you been in any trouble?
Negative.
Well, you took some time to answer.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
That's okay. Was this taken under an ordinance section, Heather? I don't think it was. He's just making a petition for early discharge, right?
I'm sorry, Judge, who is this one on? Is this on Brush?
Yeah, William Matthew Brush.
I believe this one might be a motion for early discharge.
You just did this on your own, right? You filed the petition on your own?
No, I talked to Jessica last month.
Well, I get it, but you filed the motion for early discharge, right?
I mean, I didn't really file anything really.
I got it.
If she wants to let me off or.
Well, I'm going to let you off. You're all set. You've done everything. You're entitled to it. You're released from discharge. You're released from probation. Best of luck to you. Thank you. Thank you. Lateral Morrow?
Yes, sir.
26W843-636. Did you have a lawyer? See, I just can't call these cases. If you can grab her, I'll get you out of here.
Shoot.
Yeah, I know. Cameron Joseph Ross.
Yes.
Did you have a lawyer?
I did not.
26W843-633. Your name?
Cameron Joseph Rowe.
You have a truck trailer parked on the street. Oh, with attached trailer and boat. No trailer plate on the boat was a warning. You have the right to a lawyer. If you want one, I'll give you one. Do you want a lawyer?
No, Your Honor.
That's the charge. You understand what you're charged with? Having a truck with an attached trailer and boat?
Yes, Your Honor.
And that allegedly occurred on Pinecone near Tiffany and Woodhaven, July 6th to 26th at 9:20 in the morning. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 100 fines, 90 days jail, costs are all those. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we are not going to have a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Enter or not, you want to waive your right to a lawyer still?
Yes.
Not guilty, please enter. $100 personal bond. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate a law. You must appear in court if selected. We're going to get that over to the prosecutor. The Woodhaven City Attorney will call you out. If he doesn't call you out the next 10 minutes, come on back in here and tell us, okay? So he's going to take that to the prosecutor right now. You understand everything?
Yes, quick question for you. During that time frame, they issued 6 tickets.
Talk to him about that.
Okay.
Talk to him. You got issued 6 different tickets?
6
Did you pay them all?
No, I'd like to try all or talk to you about all.
Well, why in the world didn't you respond to the other ones? Did you respond to the other tickets?
Yeah, I responded to them. Yeah. They're set for later. I mean, it's been within the last few weeks, not just the both multiple vehicles. It's an ongoing thing that I'd like to talk to you about.
Well, you're gonna we got a process though. I just arraigned you. You could go explain to the prosecutor. If she doesn't like what you're talking about, you still want a lawyer. If you can't afford one, I'll give you one. If you can't afford one, I just arraigned you. You're gonna have to go hire your own. Okay, but I can't just have a conversation with you.
Basically, what I was asking, the clerk said it's up to you if you want to pull all the tickets together into one case, because they're set with Judge Hudson for some of them and you for others. I didn't know if that's possible or not.
Yeah, I can do that. I'll do that. Has he been arraigned on the other ones, Heather?
That is correct. He did take a $3.
Let me take a look. This was on, let's make sure I get the right person here. What was his last name again, Judge? I'm sorry. Was this for Ross?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Let me take a look.
Let's worry about that later. You go talk to him about this one case. How's that?
I have all the tickets.
Okay, good enough. Good enough.
Yeah, because he has quite a few. Are we just looking, just real quick, Judge, I want to know, are we looking at all of his that are open? Because he has quite a few.
He's quite a few.
Oh. So there's, he has 1, 2, 3, 4 parking, failed to change address, no trailer plates. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total charges are open. But they're all Woodhaven cases.
Has he been arraigned on the criminal ones and or talked to see?
No on that one. No on Judge Hudson's. So yeah, no, he has not been arraigned on either misdemeanor. Obviously, he's being arraigned on yours right now.
Prosecutor and tell the prosecutor your situation. I don't mind taking them all. If he wants to pull them up all now and talk to this gentleman, I don't have any problem with that, okay? So you can tell him what your predicament is, okay? Ms. Patillo, which one again?
I have Alexis Daniels.
Let's do that one real quick. And Brown, then you have, right, counsel? Correct. Alexis Chantenay Daniels, 260-648-393B. I also have 26W-842-984A and B.
The Patillo be 8378 on behalf of Ms. Daniels. That's in Davis.
All right, so what are we doing? We have a driving on a suspended from May the 28th of 26. Does she stand mute and wait for formal reading?
Yes, Your Honor. We would be requesting an adjournment just for clearances, Judge.
Lady, why haven't you been showing up on this? You don't endear yourself to judges when you do that. Do you understand? Yeah. Got a ticket in April, 1 in May. You didn't show up. You play this again. I get it. It's easy not to show up. You're going to end up in jail with me. Do we understand one another? Do we understand one another?
Yes, I do understand.
$500 personal bond on 393B. That will also cover 84A. Still, I'll give you a $500 personal bond. Actually, I'm gonna give you a $500 personal bond on that one as well. We are going to give you a new date, and the new date in these cases will be when, Heather?
Do we want to give her 2 or 4 for
4
clearance?
weeks is good.
We could do August 19th at 9:15.
August 19th at 9:15, but you're gonna have to fill out a petition for a court-appointed lawyer if you want one. Do you work, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Where do you work at?
Outside this rehab,
I can't hear you.
outside this help and
How
rehab,
much do you make there?
maybe an hour.
Oh, like, you working full-time?
No, part-time.
How many hours?
It's 36 hours in a pay period.
Boy, that's good money.
No, not really. I still got 2 kids and.
No, I'm not saying I didn't say you're rich. I don't know what it takes to be rich anymore. That's what I'm doing, August 19th. You fill out a petition for a court-appointed lawyer. Good luck.
Judge, her one case is a Trenton case, so we do need to, I had a different date
Give her
on
the
that
new
one.
dates. Ma'am, I just gave you
Okay.
this information. One of these
Well,
is a
what-
Trenton case.
Yeah, one of the dates is okay, the date that we gave her, but she had a warrant on another one, so that was a different date. But I can extend that out if you want us just to give it that at the window, because I gave.
Give it to her at the window. Make sure you
Okay,
show
not a
up.
problem.
Okay? All right. Do you have Brown, counsel? Amy Diane Brown. 25B 149 845A and B and 25T 645 864A and B.
Morning, I might go off the election news alarm stance.
What are we doing with Ms. Brown? This has been going on since I was a kid practically.
Your Honor, my client was for,
Well, I don't want to embellish. That was kind of embellishing. These are only 25 cases, but it wasn't exactly a kid. Ms. Brown, what are you doing? You're going to pay these? What's going on?
Your Honor, the last hearing, you ordered that she pay $400 before she comes here, else than throw her in jail. My client complied completely. She's actually paid more than.
To who?
But $400 to the court. I saw some documentation.
Did she pay $400?
Over $400. I found documentation.
Tell me on what cases, Heather.
All right, let me take a look. She
Paid
has a
200, it looks like, on July the 13th and 200 on July the 6th on 25T 645 864B. I said I was going to throw her in jail.
Well, we were hoping it was up her legal to stay.
Or you told me to show up and then you showed up and then you told me that.
Where do you work at? Where do you work? Do you work?
Hey, my page.
Do you work?
Yes, sir, I do work.
Where?
I'm the hairstylist at our salon in Belleville. So I plan on paying 200 every 2 weeks to get paid off.
Did I sentence? I didn't sentence her yes on the one, on the tribe to drive while suspended, did I?
Not yet.
Well, let's do that today.
Judge, I do see a $200 payment that was made on July 13th on case ending in
Made on the
864B. Yep. And then I do see one on July 6th also, yes.
This is what I'm gonna do. 25B 149 845B, how much you owe?
We believe it's $180 to it, Your Honor.
How much you owe on 864A?
864A is $230.
Do you have $250 with you?
I can pay it today, yes.
You pay $125 now on both cases and I'll waive the balance. That's too nice, I know.
Thank you.
So that's on 864A and 845B. Okay, so you're still gonna pay the rest on the one file, 85864B. That's the one you paid $400 on, 200 on July 6th, 200 on July 13th. And I'm simply adjourning the sentence. Actually, I'll go ahead and set you on the suspend. Anything, counsel?
Nothing, Your Honor, except my learned a lesson. She's went through a bad period in her life, made a series of unfortunate decisions. She's paying for those now. She's battling some health issues that she's looking forward to being Victoria's through. You won't see her again for this round. She's committed to getting things paid. She's got a plan. So she just hopes for a little leniency because she is unlimited budget.
Taking care of my mom and dad, so I don't have a lot of expenses, so most of the money that I make, I can get for it, more money. So my main priority is being in the courtroom.
Oh, gosh, you should run for Congress. The way you said that, that's my main priority. The court. 100 fines, 100 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, 325 or 60 days. I'll let you pay $50 per week on that, and I won't start that one until August the 24th. And if you need more time, you come and talk to me. I'll be glad to give you an extension, okay? And honor before the due date, though, okay? If you don't have the money, no problem. Just come talk to me. That's the lot. Malat, Bradley Jacob Malat, 2625W838481. Come on up here, Mr. Malat. What's the pretrial again? And I cannot dismiss this. You have another retail fraud. And I placed you on probation on June the 25th. So here's what I'm doing. Do you want a lawyer? No. I mean, I can't do anything when you got another retail fraud conviction pending or charge pending. Conviction entered. Here's what I'm going to do. Conviction entered. We're going to set this for sentencing. We'll give you 5 weeks. If defendant not convicted of a misdemeanor, I'll change my mind on this, but it looks like you got this other retail fraud. Court will likely change mind, I'll write down. I can't take it for more than a year. But Heather, give me a date about August the 25th, 6th. With Woodhaven. Can you hear me, Heather?
I'm sorry, I was talking to you and I was muted. We don't have Woodhaven here that last week because that would be Judge Hessens and she's off. We have them here August 19th or September 2nd.
August 19th at 8, we'll make it at 9:15, okay? Go down the hall, get your notice. That's going to be down for sentencing. If you're acquitted on that other case altogether, then I'll set aside the conviction. But right now we're ending the conviction for failure to appear, failure to comply rather.
What time did you say, Judge?
9:15.
Okay.
Thanks. Good luck. Go down the hall, get your notice. William Cullen Everett, 267-843-625 A and B. What other one do you have, Mr. Teal?
Judge, I have Latero Morrow, and he's on break from work. And
I don't know where that is. Where's that file at?
yeah, and then I have Robert.
Oh, I'll get that next. Your name, sir?
William Everett.
Your driver's driver license not valid and the civil infraction and no proof of insurance. You have the right to an attorney. Would you like one?
Yes, one.
Okay, we'll set you up with a lawyer. You go out in the hallway, you'll meet with a lawyer. I think this is going to be, just go out there. We'll set you up with a defense lawyer. Go right out the hallway, all to those pews out there. Thank you. People Against the Child Moral, 26W843-636.
Good morning, Judge. The advocacy of the 8237, you don't have Mr. Mine.
He waives formal reading, stands mute.
Yes.
All right, not guilty, please entered, $1,000 personal bond. You cannot leave the state, cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. Should I give him with Ms. Patillo August the 19th?
Let's see. That, yes, we could do that.
Where do you work at?
Work at Market City, so a nursing home.
How much do you make?
So,
If you can afford your own lawyer, great. Otherwise, you're gonna have to fill out a petition for one, okay?
And I'm sorry, Judge, Ms. Patillo's not here on the 19th. It was the 20th that she was going to be here.
Oh, I can't do the 19th?
Yeah. No, she won't be here the 19th.
That's all right. We'll set her up. We'll set him up with another lawyer. Who do we have?
Okay.
Okay. Go down the hall. You're gonna have to fill out a petition for a court-appointed lawyer if you want a lawyer going forward, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Am I making sense? Look at me. Am I making sense?
I don't understand.
I'm adjourning your case. I'm giving you a new date. You're entitled to an attorney at the first hearing. If you were Warren Buffett, I'd have to give you a lawyer at the first hearing. After that, I have to make sure that you're indigent. Personal bond. You don't have to post any money. Look at me. Look at me. Don't talk to your lawyer. You don't have to post any money. You'll owe $1,000 to that city of Woodhaven if you don't show up in court, or you leave the state without consent, or you violate a law. Do you understand that?
Yes, but can I say something?
Depends what you want to say. I got all these people here. Go ahead. What do you want to say? It's just an arraignment today.
My kids, I have a vacation set up with my kids, so.
Okay, when?
It was July 30th to August 4th.
Where are you going?
We're supposed to go to Tennessee.
Good. You can leave the state to go to Tennessee.
Yes, sir.
You can go to Tennessee. I'll just say until August the 5th. That'll cover it, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, you're all set. Good luck. Go down, get your notice. Make sure you fill out a petition. Robert Lewis Thornton Jr., 25-837-260. And I also have 25T644-914A.
Good morning, Judge. Deanna Petito, P82378 on behalf of Mr. Robert Thornton.
I don't know what I can do for him. Here's the problem. I placed him on probation on July 23, 25 under 771.1. I can't go longer than a year. He hasn't paid his fines. Your name again?
Judge Oda.
What else didn't he do?
He didn't clear all of his warrants. He did have quite a few warrants. He did clear all of them but one. We're down to one.
I don't know. I gave you a year. You didn't. I told you to get those done by September 15 to 25. Not that you'd want to listen.
And then
This is now July the 22nd, right? 22nd? You're late. You got to get us. Go ahead. I don't know what I can do for him. I can't do anything.
Judge, he had a lot of.
I know, but what can I do? It's a year. I mean, I can't go past the year.
He did do the best he could. He got it down to one warrant. It's on
Can he pay the $270 now?
He can pay it this week, Judge.
He's gonna have to pay it today because this is the last day prosecutor's here, and prosecutor can move to dismiss. But the year expires tomorrow. Go get the money. Can you get the money? You got a credit card or a debit card? I don't know what to tell you. I mean, you don't follow orders.
You can have the 270.
Wait a minute. I can't. The prosecutor's not going to be here. I need a motion from the prosecutor to dismiss this. I don't know what to tell you. You drug your feet the whole time. I told you to come and talk to me if you didn't have the money. Did you do that? No. Because that's too inconvenient. Even though I offered to do it by Zoom, I don't want to argue with you. It's just now you want me to bend over and do something I'm not supposed to do because I have to have a motion from the prosecutor to dismiss your case. I'm willing to overlook the clearing of the warrant if you've only truly got one left. And if you can pay the $270 now, I don't have a problem with saying to him, we're okay to dismiss him. But I can't, he's not here tomorrow. They're only in here once a week typically. Some of them are only in here every 2 weeks. What do you want to do? Can you go to somebody and call them and have them pay this?
No, I get my check from work tonight. I was gonna pay it in the morning.
And you can.
Colin, Mr. Urich, I'll tell you what, this now becomes everybody else's problem because you don't listen. But I'm going to go out of my way because if I was as fair as you are right now or have been with us, I'd take your plea, enter the conviction, and resent it.
Judge, if I could, he was always communicating with me about his lack of payments, things like that. But you always ask that they have to talk to you before their due date.
I know.
Always past that at that point. So I know it's going to be worse for to talk.
I know. So then they don't want to do that because that's inconvenience. It's going to take them 10 or 15 minutes to wait for me on Zoom. We're gonna, Mr. Yurich, you got a hold of John?
I got a hold of him, it's coming in.
If he can come in with it in the morning. And he's done everything else. You just, Mr. Yurich, come on in, your name.
I mean, the city wouldn't.
Defendant here has been dragging his feet and he's still, wait. I'm trying to help you here. What are you talking to your lawyer for?
I asked him.
He can pay it in the morning, right?
Yes.
So would you write up his step? He failed to clear all warrants, but he only has 1 month. How much does he owe? Is he still owe 270? Is there other fees added in there, Heather?
No, it's still 270, Judge.
You bring in $240 tomorrow morning. Prosecutor will consider writing up if defendant pays $240 by Thursday, July the 23rd, prosecutor moves to dismiss and is willing to disregard the fact that he didn't comply with clearing all warrants, something like that. Okay? He only has 1 left. I'm willing to overlook it. If you don't show up tomorrow, though, there's nothing I can do. All right? What, you want to come in here at what time?
Probably gonna be off at 6, so can I do 10:30 again?
We'll give you 10:30. We're here to please. We try to help. We're trying to make sure everybody is, the only ones that are inconvenienced is the court. We want to make sure everybody can do these now on golf courses, boats, and their patios, and their summer homes. And you come on in at 10, that's what you want, we'll give you that. And then I'll worry about the rest. We'll write that up, put it in file. Thank you. Come on in tomorrow. She'll give you a notice. Good luck.
Thank you, Judge.
And then you gotta still set your case with Judge Hesson, though. So Heather, you're gonna have to set his case on a probation violation with Judge Hesson,
Maybe that's fine. You always look to throw in the.
or whatever that is. It's not a probation, it's a contempt hearing for failure to pay. So you're gonna have to have that hearing set tomorrow too, okay? Or set today. So you'll set that today in front of her, Heather?
Okay. Is he going to go in there today or set it for tomorrow?
No, just give him a date so he can regroup and get his money together, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Alex Richard Sobelak. Where's Mr. Sobelak? 25W840. Mr. Portillo, would you tell Mr. Crawford to come in here, please?
Yeah.
This is 25W840 292. OM, people against Alex Dobelak. Alex Dobelak. Your name, sir?
Alex Richard Sobelak.
Sobelak, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Looked like a D on the paper that they wrote.
Sobelak.
I have to wait for your lawyer.
I understand.
Work on me. Crawford, your appearance?
Michael Crawford.
Mr. Sobelak is here. He's going to plead to attempted larceny. They're going to dismiss the original charge. He's serving 12 months on a probation violation. If you plead to this charge, possible penalties up to 250 fines, 45 days jail, costs, or all those. Do you understand that?
I do.
You're presumed innocent. They have to prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to remain silent, right to a trial by court or jury, right to question their witnesses, right to bring in your own. Right to use the subpoena powers to court to bring in those witnesses. If you plead guilty, you're giving up all those rights, and we are not going to have a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
I understand.
To the charge attempted larceny, how do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
On November 12 to 25 at 10:30 in the morning, we had 22051 West Road at the BP gas station in Woodhaven.
Yes.
What did you do?
I voluntarily hopped in a vehicle that somebody had stolen.
Did you attempt to steal that vehicle from somebody?
I did.
What, did somebody leave the keys in and go inside the station and you just decided to get in and drive away?
I didn't. I don't want this to come off as misleading. I did not physically get in the driver's seat. Somebody else did, but I did get in the vehicle after it was started and stolen.
Did you know the person who was in the vehicle?
I do know I did know the person. Yes,
And you
sir.
were getting in to help him somehow or her somehow to steal the vehicle? Is that true or false?
It's true.
Are you on probation or parole?
I'm on probation, Your Honor.
You understand by pleading guilty here, if you were on probation on November 12 of 25, this would be deemed a violation of that probation. That probation could be revoked. You could be incarcerated on that charge as a result of this plea and conviction. You understand that?
I do, Your Honor.
You still wish to plead guilty?
Yes, sir.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
Please accept it to attempt larceny, the regular larceny. Dismissed. I don't understand why they're charging all these felonies as misdemeanors. I've never seen anything like it. What?
My client is fortunate. He realized this.
He's been in custody for how long?
He's been in custody.
June 9th.
How long, sir?
I believe June 9th. Yeah, June 9th.
Yes, Your Honor. He's currently looking at 12 months, Your Honor.
Judge Gillis ordered him into custody for 12 months. Is that true?
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you verify that, Heather?
I was sentenced on the 17th of June.
Well, you got some time to spend here, right?
Yes, Your Honor. I understand what I've done and I'm here serving my time.
Your Honor, once the court verifies that he's indeed to serve these 12 months, we're asking him to serve jail time and that's it, run concurrent.
I'm gonna make it easy. 250 fines, 200 costs, 75 victim charge, $50 justice assessment, $575 or 60 days concurrent with sentence imposed by Judge Gillis. Well, I hope you get your life together. How old are you? You're 23?
No, I just turned 33 on the 13th. Yes, Your
Well, I
Honor.
hope you get your life together. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
People live again. Henry, Destiny, Henry. Destiny, Danielle, 26W842-495.
Morning, Your Honor. I'd like to cooperate.
Do I have the victim out there by chance? Your name, ma'am?
No one on Zoom, Judge.
Did you read this victim's rights statement with your lawyer?
I didn't make it out to see.
It's right here. I'll let you read it with him. How's that?
Thank you.
You read that with her, and then I'm going to recall it. Okay. Ramel Libertus Howard Jr., 25W38526. Is this yours?
Yes, Your Honor.
Come on up here, Mr. Howard.
Michael Ball representing Mr. Howard. Who's our position?
Male versus Howard.
He was in front of me on June the 18th of 26 and pled guilty to failure to complete community service and failure to pay fines and costs. I think I told him to make sure he'd done all that by the time he came back. Today is the, I set a review hearing date for, well, I set the review hearing date for September 16th, but today's the date scheduled for sentence.
Sure.
Anything you'd like to say on his behalf? Did he tell me he did things?
My client is happy to report that he has indeed completed community service and provided documentation to the probation department. And he would have made the payment on his fines, however, the payment system appears to be down. But the probation has verified that it's down and he has some money prepared to tender it.
Call in Jessica, will you please?
And let me be clear, he's prepared to tender at least $150, right?
But he owes
a little bit.
$545.
But the whole bit, because it's.
Where does he work at?
Where do you work, sir?
I work with I just had the last time I had to talk to you, I was telling you that I had a new job, so I was just still in training, but next week I'm fully.
She's turning everything on, sky's the limit.
Your name?
Just so how
He did the community service.
community services done, the work group is provided.
How painful has he been throughout this process?
He's been good. He's been, again, I think we're finally getting on track here. I think we're finally doing what we need to do, realizing how serious this is. He's always good with communicating with me, letting me know what's going on. He was gonna make a payment today. Unfortunately, the eSport system's down, our online system. But he does have money to put about $140, I believe, today. 150 today. And he will still be on probation with us and reviews that until September 30th.
Pay 150 today. I'm just gonna set a date for you to pay the balance. I'm gonna give you until August the 31st. So you have to wait to pay the 150 today. I'm not gonna impose any community service additional or extra costs. I'm gonna do that for you. I'm glad you got your community service done. Stay with it. If August 31 comes, if you don't have the money, call the court. We'll go on Zoom. I'll be more than happy to give you an extension. Okay, just don't ignore me, please. All right?
Thank you.
Thank you, Everett. People against William Cullen Everett, 2-6-W-843-625-A and B. Good morning.
Good morning, Judge. I'm the TOP 8237A on behalf of Mr. Everett extension.
How you doing, Mr. Everett?
Fine, good morning.
All right. Does he stand any formal reading?
Yes, Your
$500 personal bond. I'll give you some time. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. I'll enter an not guilty plea. Are we doing August 20th when Ms. Patillo's here again? Is that, oh no, I can't, can I? Can I?
Yeah, this will be, we could do August 19th at 9:15.
But it won't be with Ms. Patillo.
No, unfortunately.
Okay,
I switched those ones. I think it's Thursdays.
at 9:15 it is then, okay?
Yeah.
Any questions? So you're gonna go take care of your tickets. I'm entering the plea of denial on the no proof. Have a great day. Do I have more with you, Ms. Patillo?
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, this young man would like to speak to this attorney.
May I, Your Honor?
Yeah, what's your name again?
My name is Arnie Weiner, but I got a cute story for you.
Come on up here. Wait a minute. Are you with Ralph?
No. I'm a solo practitioner.
Come on up here. Go off the ground.
Solo practitioner since my mentor, Albert Hatchett, passed away.
Okay, nice name.
But I got to tell you a cute story, which you like. From I've been doing this for 52 years now. 1974, I just left the prosecutor's office in Oakland County, and for some reason, got a case out here in New Haven. Never been this further south in my life. I drove for an hour and a half. It came out here and was in front of your dad. And we talked. He was gracious and treated me well. And I know the conversation was there was a judge out in Clarkston for like 30 years. Gerald McNally, who came to my wedding. We were close, and I asked if we were in a relation. They said no. So we concluded that matter. 1995 or 96, I had a second case out here, and it said Judge McNally. I thought, oh my gosh. So I remember coming out and said, Judge, you don't look like you aged at all. And then he said, I have.
Well, my father's been deceased since 86.
So
Carol. But
that's the story. And I'm just hearing from Judge Henson.
That's great. It's good you're still practicing. It's good you're still practicing.
Yeah, I turned 82.
Good for you.
And I'm gonna keep going. Why not?
Why not? What else you gonna do?
Nothing. You sit here, people, first year they retire, they die,
I know.
or have a stroke, you know that.
Exactly.
And the kids
You look great.
Thank you. I'll tell you, 2 years ago when I was in the court, called the kid, young boy, said, Mr. Weiner, why don't you retire? You're 80, go sit on the beach and relax. So it turned out about weeks later, we had planned to go down Florida, Cancun. So I said, I'm gonna do just like that commercial, right? I'm gonna take, that Corona commercial.
Right.
I'm gonna take my chair, which I did. I put it on the sand, and to the right of me was the table with the umbrella hooked that way. To my left, the palm tree.
Right.
Outside was the blue sky, the ocean, the sand, a sailboat going by. And I'm sitting back in my chair, relaxing, holding my pina colada, because I don't drink beer.
Uh-huh.
And I go, life is good, right? Life is good. Okay, now after 27, what am I gonna do? Sit here for 20 years till I die? So I condense everything and And youngin, like that phrase, youngin, I'm gonna tell you 4 words what we're talking about. You ready? You stop, you drop.
Yeah.
Simple as that, mentally and physically.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep going.
Well, good. It was a pleasure to see you too. Thanks a lot for coming down here.
Okay, bye-bye.
It's great. What, you got a criminal case in front of her or? I also have 26W843-649 A, B, and C. And I also have 26W843-824 and 260-10732. Well, you got to stop getting so many tickets. Your name?
Cameron Ross.
I'm going to adjourn these. First of all, you have a charge of no trailer plate from July 1 of 26 on Tiffany near Pinecone. That is a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 100 fines, 90 days jail, costs you all those. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You have 2 civil infraction charges, CMB, motor vehicle parking prohibited, and you have another one, prohibited parking, and then you have another one, prohibited parking, another one, failure to change address, and another one, parking motor trailer. That's the one I arraigned you on. Motor truck with a trailer attached. I'm going to enter not guilty pleas on all of these. I'm going to give you a new court date. We're doing July the 29th. When's Judge Hudson's docket there, Heather?
July 29th for Woodhaven for her.
At 8:30 or 9:30, or what do you want?
We could do 9:30.
At 9:30 in the morning, okay? 9:30 in the morning.
Are we keeping ours under us and then her, Judge Hudson with hers?
You do whatever you want. You're the boss. I'll do whatever you want. Okay?
All right.
Judge Hudson, that's next time.
Do you want it in front of Judge Hudson?
It doesn't matter.
Set it in front of me at 8:30, all of those, okay? I'll take all those cases. Thank you. Go down the hall, we'll give you your new notice, all right? Set them at 8:30, Heather. Thank you. CNC Contracting LLC. T6W843-425, A and B. Who's this now? Who's got this case?
What did prosecutor recommend?
Well, I don't know what he means. Did he write anything up or I can't?
Can we call him?
Yeah, where's the defendant then? I need to know where the defendant is.
Yes, sir.
Is anybody here for CNC Contracting LLC?
Oh, that was me.
You have those too?
Yeah.
Jeez. Come on up here. 630-43425B. Nay. I hope you're going to comply with laws better.
I think once we get into the specifics.
I mean, if you're telling me they either are picking on you big time, picking on you, like to the point where it's over the top picking on you.
Yeah.
Which any kind of picking on you is bad. You got 10 citations here.
Yeah.
Your name?
William, you're not gonna have to say what you.
I'm adjourning this one too.
I'm sorry, Judge?
We're adjourning these trailer plate and failure to change address.
Affirmative, Your Honor. We discussed this matter with, one of the 2 citing officers as well as Chief Rust. So the effort is obviously well intended to try to get some full compliance. In essence, it's at least in people's position right now that the defendant is running a full-blown commercial business.
You and I are not going to get along well if you're going to do that. Listen to me very carefully. Usually when these people come in here, I'm just telling you, I'm not saying you're one of them. You might be the 1 in 10,000 that doesn't. But when I get this feeling that people are coming in here and telling me the police are picking on them, There's usually a reason. And the reason is because people are not complying. Now I'm gonna expect you to get this under compliance. Do you understand?
Totally understand. I have no problem.
If they're just going out there, they're gonna hear a mouthful from me. If they're just out there bugging people. I don't believe that. I mean, you got 10 tickets here. Are they wrong on all 10 of these? They're civil infractions. Heather, give them another date on these contracting cases too. I don't even,
I'll just do the same date, Judge.
all right, you do whatever you gotta do down there, okay?
Okay.
Kind of messed up this file a little bit. Go down and get your notice, all right? Good luck. I'll be ready on Destiny Henry. Destiny Danier Henry, 267842495.
Michael Clark comes in this name. Thank you for requalification. I will have the opportunity to review the victim statement and prepare to proceed.
Your name, ma'am? Anything, is everything in the report accurate?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you'd like to say on her behalf?
Your Honor, my client understands that she made some bad decisions in this particular case. I think the court is aware that the underlying issues here are in the family law matter. This family has taken certain actions such that my client hasn't been able to see her child in at least 7 months. She's understandably upset, but she reacted poorly. It has been, she understands she can't do that in the future. Talk with her about that. She takes up these issues in family court, which has begun, Your Honor, it's pending. So you won't see this type of behavior out of my client again, because again, it's her focus, try to get a proper custody for her child back as soon as she can.
Anything you'd like to say?
No.
You are going to stop contacting them. Now, I'm going to let you in on a secret. And if you don't believe me, you can write it down and put it in the blackboard of your mind. I can't, judges, you know, they want to hamstring this with a lot of things. But one of the things they can hamstring this with is violation of a no contact. You violate that, if you've done everything else right, I still can give you the max. And I want you to understand, if you violate the no contact provision, you and I are going to have a big problem. You don't have the right to threaten people, to bug people, to text people all the time. 18 months probation, you cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate any law or ordinance. If you change your address, place of employment, or home telephone number, you must notify probation. You have to report as directed. No contact with Michelle Newsom except in conjunction with circuit court proceedings. No firearms. You're not to possess firearms. You're not to possess dangerous weapons. No firearms, no dangerous weapons. You continue mental health treatment weekly, and you're to take all meds as prescribed by physicians and mental health specialists. You're to serve 5 days on the court work program. There's a $35 a day charge for that, for a total of $175. You're to serve 2 days of community service, 16 hours by September 10. Pay fines $200, costs $100, 75 victims' right fee. $50 justice assessment. So fines and costs are $425. Probation fees are $360 for $785. Screening fees $60 for $845, and then you have court work program fees of $175. The total is $1,020. I'm gonna get, if you violate, your probation could be revoked. They only charge it under a local ordinance, which is a 90-day misdemeanor. I'm going to, and they did ask me to take this under HIDA. I mean, they were awful generous with you. I don't, again, I'm not going to speak for them, but give me a review hearing date, Heather, in 18 months. So we should be looking at the end of 27 would be good.
Okay, let me get my 27 calendar here. We could do December 29th.
I'm going to.
December 29th to 27 at 8:30 in the morning. Can she pay all of this today?
Not all of it today, Your Honor. My client is taking it seriously. She paid $800 today. If the court would give her 30 days, she'll pay.
I'll let her pay the rest by August the 31st. How's that? If you don't have the money, you call court, we'll go on Zoom. I'll give you an extension, okay? Thank you very much. Have a good day. What do you have?
Miss De Palma, Judge.
Is that an easy one? She didn't show up. I don't know if I'm gonna handle hers today. Why are people showing up 2.5 hours late?
Judge, it was a rounding issue. She ended up having kids.
Where's she coming from? Tuscaloosa? Where?
Flat Rock.
Really? A ride. Melissa De Palma, Melissa Renee De Palma, 23W832027. How far is Flat Rock from here, Miss De Palma? Yeah. No, why didn't you walk? Take an Uber, take a bike. Somersault here. I don't know what I tell you, but I am not gonna put up with people showing up late like this. I'm ready to forfeit your bond. Do you realize that? Your name?
Melissa.
I'll tell you what, we're gonna do this when I feel like doing. Reschedule this, Heather. If she really showed up an hour and a half, 2.5 hours late today, did you? That's what I was told. Is that true or false?
I'm not sure. I think it was like, yes, sir.
Reschedule it, Heather. You get to come back. If you're not here on time, I'm gonna forfeit your bond, okay? What is this stuff? I've been waiting in the back there for 45 minutes, waiting for cases to come out. Show up when you want. We're not a restaurant here. People against, which other one do you have?
That's the only one I have.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's Ali Shahira. Is this Mr. Crawford's 267-843-025 A, B, and C?
Shahira, right?
Come on, guys.
Shahira, who's always even on that. What's her love? 15 for the records, like.
Pizza Shardo.
How you doing?
Good, sir.
I don't want to hurry you.
You're good, sir.
He's gonna plead though.
You're good.
Huh?
You said you're good, John.
Good. What? I don't want to inconvenience anybody over here. I'm just telling you. Come in here and every day I just say to myself, make sure you don't inconvenience anybody. They should get to do this at their pace. They want to do it on a boat, we'll do it on a boat, right? I don't get it. All right, so he's going to plead to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. He's going to plead to impeding traffic. That's going to be on the speed, right?
Correct, Your Honor.
And then I'm going to dismiss the speeding. I'm going to dismiss the suspend, and I'm going to dismiss the no proof of insurance, right?
Correct.
Is that what you want to do, sir?
Yes, sir.
If you plead to impeding, that's 0 points. I didn't ask you to plead guilty yet. If you plead to allowing an unlicensed person to drive, that's punishable by up to 500 fines, 90 days jail costs for all those. Do you understand that?
Oh, yes, sir.
Did you sign, read, and understand the advice or rights form here today?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights. There will be no hearing or trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
The charge, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Were you in control of a 2019 Lincoln that was being operated on Hall near Grix in Woodhaven, May the 13th at 26 at 4:20 p.m.?
Yes.
Did you allow somebody to drive that was unlicensed, and was that you?
Yes, sir.
And are you on probation or parole?
No.
Anybody forced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
Still suspended though, huh? Please accept it. Please accept it to impeding. The suspend, no proof of insurance are both dismissed, as well as the speeding. Ready for sentence, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything?
Just one of the court, he has to be driving without a license. He was aware that there was an outstanding issue out of Taylor in the first hearing, but since he's been Taylor to pay that off, Your Honor, the court can kind of allow him to be guilty to allowing either for the petition to go get his license. That's his intention. You won't see him for this type of offense.
Anything, sir?
Sir.
On the allowing unlicensed driver to drive, 100 fines, 125 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, 350 or 90 days on the impeding. I'm going to assess fines and costs of 175, you owe 5 1/4. Can you pay all that today?
Your Honor, my client can't pay all that today. He's starting to coach, a young man, he's a parent for school, so his funds are limited. However, he did come prepared to acknowledge this, Your Honor. He's got $100 so he can put down today, and he'd like to start paying, I believe it's, but we're going to writing, It's $100 a month starting August the 1st, right?
On the impeding, you pay 100 now, balanced by August the 3rd. And then on the suspend or the allowing licensed driver to drive, you're gonna have to pay $125 a month. I'll start that beginning September 3rd. If you ever don't have the money, you call the court, we'll go on Zoom, I'll give you an extension, okay? Best of luck.
Thank you so much for everyone.
Good luck, you too. Paul? Renita?
Yes.
Sabrina? Paul, 24W835-913. What are we doing on this one?
Good morning, Your Honor. Michael Crawford, representing Ms. Powell.
Ms. Paul, you mean?
Renita,
She's gonna plead to attempt to retail fraud under 771.1, right?
That is correct, John.
Plead guilty here, ma'am. The possible penalties are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs are all those. And do you understand that?
Yeah.
And I'll put you on probation if you're compliant. At the end of the 9 months, I'll be happy to give you, I'll be happy to dismiss your case on motion to prosecute. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Speaking, Your Honor, I'm not sure. I might have missed this. I want to make it clear. My client pleaded no contest.
Why a no contest?
She has absolutely no recollection of what happened today. It's about 2 years.
You don't remember at all? You go in there and do this a lot?
No, I don't get in trouble with the law.
You don't get in trouble with the law?
No.
All right, so this can be a no contest plea, due to lack of memory, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you stipulate I can use the police report to establish a factual basis? Please mark that. What you ought to have marked people's one. So you understand the possible penalties?
Yes.
You understand your rights?
Yes.
And you understand if you plead guilty or no contest, you'll be giving up all those rights. It has the same effect as a guilty plea. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
To the charge to retail fraud, how do you plead?
You plead no contest.
Yes.
All right, I've had the report marked Peoples 1. I'm going to review it, make sure there's a factual basis. Ma'am, are you on probation or parole?
No.
Anybody force you to plead no contest?
No.
Please accept it. I find there's an accurate plea based on my review of the report. I'm going to order a sentence date. I'm not going to order a pre-sentence report. I'll take it under section 771.1. We'll get a sentence date when Mr. Crawford is here again, Heather.
That will be August 5th at 8:30.
At 8:30, okay? So I'm not going to order a pre-sentence. You come back on that date and I'll send you any questions.
No question.
Good luck. Daniel Ryan Donahue, 26W841-850. And then I got Ms. Purcell and Dawn, right? All right. Mr. Crawford, your appearance.
Michael Crawford, Deputy Defendant, approaching.
Mr. Donahue, your name.
Daniel Ryan Donahue.
All right, so this will be a plea to attempted larceny with a larceny to be dismissed, true? Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty here to attempted larceny, the possible penalties are up to 250 fines, 45 days jail, costs are all those. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
Yes,
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and there will be no hearing of trial. Do you understand that?
Yes,
To the charge of attempted larceny, how do you plead? Were you at the Walmart on June 7th of 26 at 1:56 p.m. at 23800 Allen Road in the city of Woodhaven, County of Wayne?
Yes, sir.
What did you do?
I sold an iPhone through a Eco ATM.
An iPhone that was not yours? Yes?
Correct.
That you acquired at Walmart?
No, I found it on the side of the street. It's
And you told them electronically that you were the owner of the phone, even though you were not?
Correct.
How much were you paid for that phone?
$30.
Are you on probation or parole?
Yes. Probation.
Were you on probation or parole on June 7?
Yes.
Do you understand by pleading guilty to this charge, this would be deemed a violation of that probation? That probation could be revoked. You could be incarcerated on that charge as a result of this plea and conviction.
Yes, sir.
You still wish to plead guilty?
Yeah.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No.
Please accept it to that charge, attempted larceny. I'm going to order a pre-sentence report. Dismiss the original charge. You know, I tried to get you in sobriety court 3-4 years ago and you didn't, and I knew this was going to happen and you're a mess. I'll order a pre-sentence report. We'll do it the same day. We doing it on August the 5th, Heather?
That's correct, Judge.
August 5th at 8:30. Go down the hall, get your notice, and then You come back over across the hall where you'll be interviewed and fill out a report. Good luck.
Thank you.
Is this Ms. Purcell here?
Yes.
Come on up here. Deanna Lynn Purcell. 25WA389688.
Deanna Lynn Giselle.
All right, so she pled guilty to attempted possession of a controlled substance. I'll listen to anything you have to say. First of all, is everything in the report accurate?
Everything in the report appears to be accurate. We have no material request for deletions or additions, but there is a small revision we would request. I'm sorry. Paragraph 5, Your Honor, there's a recommendation that my client take part in intensive outpatient substance abuse treatment. We take the position that we don't think this is necessary, Your Honor. My client is receiving care and has been successfully with her physician using Suboxone, and she has been cleared for at least the last 2 years with no relapse, Your Honor. She did admit in the interview to having some marijuana a couple of weeks ago. She now understands she needs her medical marijuana covered. She can't do that. It's not a problem for her. She hasn't had it the last at least 2 weeks. If she were to drop now, she'd drop clean. So we would ask that the court reconsider that component, Your Honor. She was doing what's necessary.
Wait a second. She's been doing Vicodin. Then she was prescribed Suboxone to help her fight the opiate, right?
Yes.
And now you're back fooling around with other drugs, right?
No.
Well,
What do you mean, no? Let me read this.
the underlying charge has to be possession, Your Honor. And she's in a circumstance where she could not deny that under the law, she was in possession of this material. However, she's not using it.
Wait a minute. They located 2 prescription bottles inside of your purse. You had amphetamines, right?
Yes.
You weren't prescribed the amphetamines. Pardon?
I was not.
And why don't you need treatment? You've been fighting this addiction for 14 years, it looks like. You've got an opiates. How old are you?
I'm 36.
So you started using opiates when you were 22, which is bad. I mean, it's bad.
I was prescribed, but again, after I had my son.
Oh, yeah, I get it. But you used them. You weren't prescribed it for 9 years, were you?
No, I was not.
Okay, so you used it for 9 years, and then the last 5, you've been on Suboxone, right?
Well, the last 2. Last 2 years I've been on Suboxone.
It says 5 here, but that's neither here nor there. They also confiscated the crack cocaine from your purse, right?
No,
They didn't.
no. They accused me of having that.
Your Honor, my client admitted to being in possession of controlled substance, prescribed controlled substance. However, if there were more details with the court would understand that this was an actual prescription of her passenger, and her passenger, even to this day, would be willing to come in and take.
Why in the world are you holding on to other people's drugs for them?
She was in the car with me.
You put them in your purse.
Well, Your Honor, she obviously would want to have them rolling around on the ground in case she gets stopped by police. There it is. I mean,
Didn't she have a purse?
I was pulled over in Allen Park. She was in the car with me.
Listen to what I'm asking. Why are you putting somebody else's drugs in your purse?
Because I didn't want to leave them where they were. I had just been pulled over and they were under the passenger seat because my car was searched in Allen Park. And then I dropped her off. I got pulled over again in Woodhaven, and they were underneath the seat from when my car had been searched previously.
so she's out on her second drive. She sees the stuff. She's paranoid. Like,
Okay, good enough. Good enough. What else?
So again, we just ask that you reconsider, Your Honor. She's doing well. Past 2 years, again, she's fully controlled, no relapses. Just give her an opportunity, Your Honor. You'll see that isn't a problem. It's an unfortunate circumstance when she's learned from, compared to who she hangs around, and being more mindful of what they might leave behind in her vehicle, whoever it might be.
Anything else, Dan?
I do go to the doctor monthly for my Suboxone, and they test my urine every time I go there.
18 months probation. I'll make it 12. I'll tell you what, I'll make it 12.
Thank you.
You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate any law or ordinance. If you change your address, place of employment, or home telephone number, you must notify probation. You have to report as directed. No alcohol, no illegal drugs, no marijuana. You're not to purchase, possess, or consume any one of those. Kratom poppy seeds and CBD oils are prohibited. Consuming food or other items containing those substances will be deemed a violation. You're to submit to chemical testing, PBTs and EDGs. Follows weekly for 3 months. If you're clean, I'll make it bi-weekly for 3. If you're clean, then I'll make it monthly. AANA twice a week until an intensive outpatient treatment program. You're still going to have to go to AANA. 3 days court work program. There's a $35 a day charge for that, for a total of $105. 1 day of community service by August the 31st. So 8 hours community service by August 31st. Intensive outpatient, 12-step meetings twice a week until an IOP. And then fines 100, one costs 125, 75 victim rights fee, $50 justice assessment. So fines and costs here amount to $350. Screening fees 60 for 410. Probation fees are $240. And then you have $105 in court work program fees. Ma'am, your total is $755. If you violate your probation to be revoked, you could be incarcerated for 45 days. This being an attempt, you have 21 days to appeal and you have 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer for purposes of appeal. Do you understand all that, ma'am?
You catch that now?
Yes.
Good. All right, so she's not discharged from all obligations, so we're going to return 10%. We're not keeping the 10%, Heather. So you got $300 to apply. Do you have the rest?
Judge, she also has that impeding, I'm sorry, and I don't know if I didn't hear this. She has that impeding traffic ticket too.
My mistake. 150 on that one. 150 on that one.
Okay, I need some time to pay that balance, Your Honor.
How much do you have today, young lady? You owe 755 and 150 for 905. You have a $300 bond.
Pay 200 today.
You pay on the impeding now, that's 150. Wait a minute, we also have $200 posted on that file. Tell you what, you actually have 500 plus 200, you have $700. I'm gonna have you pay the impeding today. I'm gonna have you pay $500 now on the attempt possession, and I'll just give you until September the 15th to pay the rest. Fair enough?
Yes.
You'll meet probation. I wish you well. Stay away from that stuff, okay? Good luck. And if you're hiding cocaine for people and just hanging out with the wrong characters. Don, let's see Jane, Elaine, Dan, 255B724898. Call in Beth on this, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. I feel independent.
Your name?
Lexi Dan.
What is she going to do on this?
Well, I find understanding is to deal and take responsibility.
Is that what you want to do?
And then Your Honor.
If you plead guilty here to knowingly consuming alcohol, this would be your first technical violation. You could get 5 days. Do you understand that?
I understand.
You're presumed innocent. They have to prove you guilty by preponderance of the evidence. Did you sign, read, and understand an advice of rights form here today?
I did, Your Honor.
Plead guilty. You'll be giving up all those rights, and we are not going to have a hearing of any kind. Do you understand that?
I do, Your Honor.
All right. You still wish to plead guilty
I wish to plead guilty.
to the charge that you consumed alcohol specifically. They claim that you had failed to blow on July 18th at 9 a.m., that you tested positive at 0.065 and then at 9:31 a.m., and then you missed the next several blows. So to the charge, you failed to refrain from consuming alcohol, how do you plead?
I plead guilty.
Did you in fact consume alcohol on that date?
I did, Your Honor.
Intentionally?
I did.
You tried to tell somebody here that it was what?
I told them that I had grabbed it out of the cooler. I was in a panic, Your Honor. And after sobriety court yesterday, I called Miss Files and told her that I wanted to accept responsibility because I am working on it.
Why are you doing this to yourself?
Your Honor, I was just overwhelmed and I made a bad choice.
So you did consume alcohol and you knew it was alcohol when you were consuming it. Is that true?
It's true, now.
Anybody forced you to plead guilty?
Nobody did, right?
Plea is accepted to that charge. I'm gonna listen to what you have to say, counsel. She's concerned me though. You feel betrayed when you let these guys go on vacation in northern Michigan and other places, and then they start drinking because they're with the wrong.
Well, my client admits that she made a poor decision. I think you might be referencing the verification you got counseled for her and that she paid for it. She got frustrated and, had a drink around. She's admitted it. And she's asking for another chance. She realizes this is a great opportunity to move forward and rely for herself and her 6 children. But she admits she made a mistake and she won't.
You call him Ms. Wise.
She didn't answer, but I just told Pam that you needed her.
What would you like to say?
Me, Your Honor? I mean, I messed up. I made a mistake. I've been working really hard on my sobriety, and it's very hard, but it's very rewarding. And I feel pretty stupid about it. And I feel like we dumb her for lying. I'm willing to do whatever you need me to do, Your Honor. Whether it be more tests, whether it be more sober link, whether it be more community service, work program, whatever it would be. I would just hope to not have to do any jail time because there's nobody to take care of them. And if I have to, I would absolutely have to figure it out. But it's,
What your name?
Elizabeth
What do you have to say? She's
Yes.
hitting it now.
Yeah, she did call yesterday, the initial story about thinking it was water, so forth and so on. At status review, I think she was still upholding kind of that storyline, but she did call yesterday after status review. I think she had a minute to think about it. I think being in status review, hearing obviously other people, made her realize she's always been pretty forthcoming and honest with me. When she picked up the new offense down in Monroe that's pending, she didn't hesitate to call me. I think this probably was a scary moment for her in a relapse.
What do you think we should do?
We just moved her up again. I know that we just did that yesterday because it predated this particular incident. So there's no phase extension that's needed at this point. But I don't disagree with the continuation of the sober link or even increased testing. I get concerned about Lexi's ability to pay. She is on a very fixed income. That if we consider the extra testing, perhaps a third test a week, and she pays the $15 for that, as opposed to a sober link that's going to cost her $25 to enroll and $5.50 a day, Your Honor. I think financially.
So increase testing to 3 times a week.
Real, Your Honor, for a period of time to determine by yourself, and that she paid for that third test.
I'm gonna cut you slack.
Your Honor, I can pay for the sober link if it's needed. The little two's father has let me know because I told him what was going on. He told me that if that was something that we decided that was going to happen going forward, that he would foot the bill on the sober link.
I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. I've got you one positive violation here. I'm gonna assess costs of $25. You're gonna serve 10 hours of community service by August the 28th. And you're gonna have increased testing to 3 times per week with you to pay for the last test until October the 1st. Okay?
Okay.
So that's what we'll do. I don't expect there to be any more violations.
Yes, sir.
Can you pay the 25 now or not?
I can.
All right.
Now, does this